Keem, the man himself. What's up, baby?
What he
Hey,
do? What he do? What he do?
yo.
What he do?
Hey, thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you being a part of the podcast. I just started doing this a little while ago, and my whole thing is just to have people that I think are interesting on here, and people I want to get to know more, and just kind of rock it out, see what happens. You know what I mean? Um, but uh, you don't need an introduction. Everybody knows who you are. That's gonna be watching this. So, thanks for joining. But yeah, what's up? How you doing? What have you been up to?
Working,
Yeah, what you
reacting.
just got off a podcast, right? Just right before this, or not a podcast, but a stream right before this, right?
Yeah. I part time at Not Fest.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you do on that stream?
I stream. I stream music.
You just do your reaction thing, same thing.
Kind of. Yeah. It's like kind of like we. Sometimes we have like a countdown. Sometimes it's like a heavy playlist, and I just talk over it a little bit. And then Fridays,
Oh,
sometimes we have guests. Like if they're releasing an album, we'll have them on, talk to them about their album, get their music out there. So, so yeah, basically I
hell
react
yeah,
to it. Basically.
hell yeah. Do you get a lot of like views off of that? People coming over like to watch your normal shit, or are you bringing people to that Not Fest thing, like that Not
I don't
Fest
even
shit?
know, to be honest. Like over there,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like I think we're transitioning to like to YouTube. So like over there, it's kind of low. It's kind of the views are kind of low over there, but that's because not a lot of people know they
Okay.
stream. So
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not something I've ever heard of or checked
right.
out, but they're probably just trying to they're clout chasing off the Keem.
Cloud.
Look at us repping. Look at us repping right now, dude. I literally just got this in the mail like moments before we started. I opened it in front of you on camera.
I got this 3 years ago.
Hey, you got the OG standard gear. I need to send you a new hat. I'll send you a new
Oh,
hat.
you guys got a new logo? Probably
No, we
right.
have well, yeah, we have a different logo we put on the on like dad hats. I have to
Dad
set. I gotta lace
hats.
you up. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Dad.
You should
No.
have one right
If you
now.
got beanies, cause like I have a big head, so like
You're a
I ain't gonna
beanie guy.
lie. I can't really rock dad hats anymore. My head too big, and I got you know the got the lock. So
Oh yeah,
yeah, it's kind of
fair.
yeah. But if you got a
Right.
beanie,
You do kind of rock. You do rock the beanie. It's good.
right?
I feel like I look stupid in a beanie whenever I wear a beanie. I feel like I look like I'm on the ski lift,
You think so?
especially if I have my hair down. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's just an insecurity
Your hair
thing.
is just so laid.
Uh,
Maybe
what's
it's
that?
your hair is just so like laid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just your hair just be chilling. Like
It's
your
just
hair just
down. It's
chills.
down here,
Yeah, it just be
out
chilling.
here. But yeah, man, thanks for coming on the podcast. I mean, one of the main reasons I wanted to bring you on to talk to you is because, and I've said this to you before, and it's kind of been the running theme of my podcast so far, just kind of bringing people on that are like positive people that are kind of like symbols or beacons of like positivity and joy. And I say that a lot. I probably already sound like a broken record just 4 podcasts in, but I really do mean that. That's like every time like you come up in my feed or like you message me about something or respond to my story or whatever, like a little back and forth we might have, like it brightens up my day, and I know that there's a lot of people that follow you. Everybody that follows you because you're funny, but also like they know what they're kind of getting. You know what I mean? Like as soon
Right.
as you pop up in the feed, they're like, "Oh yes, like something positive and that makes me happy." Like you don't generally like post negative stuff or anything like that, and that's just like in a world where I feel like people are being negative all the time, and the media is trying to be super negative to get clicks and writing all these articles and shit. Like it's dope to have somebody out there that's constantly creating content and putting stuff in our feeds that kind of brings us joy. You know what I mean? And so and that's just real. That's just how I feel. So I wanted to bring you on to kind of tap into like what makes you you. You know what I mean? And like I got some questions here, but we can just kind of wing it. But how did you like get started making videos? Like, were you a Viner? Were you what did you what's your where did you, what's the I know you posted your origin story recently, but like, are you just a Twitch guy? Where did you start putting yourself on camera? Because it's a weird thing, that not a lot of people like how they sound or look on camera. You kind of have to get used to it. You know what I mean? So, but you seem so unapologetically yourself and so genuine that it's like, I'm like, where did you get this? Did you grow up filming yourself on camera? How did you get to be so relaxed on camera? I don't know.
I would say I was kind of always not always in the camera, but like I always did like little short videos. So like before this, like I did vocals for like a band and everything that like lasted for like a
All right,
year.
we'll talk about that later too.
Oh yeah, that lasted for a year, and I still wanted to be like in the scene. So it took like 4 or 5 years for me to like figure something out. So that's when I started to do like I started making like videos. It's like it's right when like Vine died. I started making like little dumb videos. Um,
On Vine?
no. It's like literally when Vine died.
Instagram?
Yeah, basically like Instagram. And then like 2018, I started my channel in June where I was just gonna mosh in public to songs. So I would do it like every Wednesday. It was a thing I called.
I haven't seen those, but is that the thing that you did like the intro to all your videos on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is?
Literally those were what I used to do before reactions. It was mosh the fat away Wednesday. So I would
Mosh the fat away.
mosh the fat away. Yeah. I don't.
Like
I had the tagline.
Like a Richard Simmons, like a workout video with moshing. Is that what you're saying?
Basically moshing in
That was
public
the
and you're
idea. I like
moshing.
that.
Yeah, that was the idea. That was literally the idea.
I like that. I like that. That's
And
good.
then
You should bring that back. You got to bring that back.
you know, it's heavy on my mind to bring it back. It is really heavy on my mind.
You
to bring it
should. The
back.
people need that, bro.
Yeah.
The people need that. You don't have a ton of time, but when you do, if you did,
Right,
you could always bring that back.
Even for just one, I should just bring it back.
But anyway, so you started filming yourself. Did you have somebody filming you, kind of like walking in front of you while you were moshing on the street?
Yeah, it was either like my best friend or my little brother moshing me. Well, not moshing me. Basically filming me while I was doing my thing. I loved it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. How many of those did you make?
Did I make I think I made like 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I made like 10.
And then when did that transition into like a Twitch? Like, because you've been on, you stay on Twitch. Like that's like you post on the social media, but it's all to get people to come to your Twitch channel, really.
Basically,
right?
yeah.
That's where the shit's born, right?
At first it was YouTube, but now it's more so now going to Twitch because YouTube is YouTube. You know how YouTube is.
It's hard out here. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard out here for YouTube. YouTube is just really ain't it,
No. But so when did it become? So did you just go to Twitch right after you started making these videos? You made 10 of these videos, and then when did you decide I'm gonna start like react? How did that transition into reacting?
I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How did that transition into what you're doing now, or what what did that look like?
So like I missed a couple of Wednesdays, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. I go to the same places, they know me now, so it's like I can't, they're like, hey,
I only know 10 places.
They're like, hey, you're that kid, you can't be doing this. Like, get out of here. So I was like, I gotta find like another outlet to to do. And I used to watch like Truant. He used to do reactions, but he fell off the face of the earth. He was a pretty big reactor. And then he
when
just
did this whole reaction thing fucking start? Because the thing is, like, I must be like a boomer about it, because I only know you. Like, you're the only reaction channel that I know, and I do know someone else. You mentioned it's like a bigger dude that reacts, and he like started doing metal. He used to just do other music, and then he started doing metal, and then he like, I don't know.
Oh, Tulip Mafia.
Yeah, Tulip. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
And so that was maybe like the first one I really saw, but then it's like you're the only reaction channel that I know. So it's like, was this a big thing already before you jumped in the mix, or?
Honestly, listen, I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be like,
No.
on that,
No,
but
I mean, wear your crown, King.
Nah,
I mean,
nah,
okay.
it's
I'm just playing.
like, cause like I saw people doing like reactions, but it was to like stuff that was either already out, older songs that you obviously know, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like stuff like that. And
Okay.
when I started reactions, like my first video was Fit for a King. Then I was like, yeah, Fit for a King's good and all, but they already have like their status. So, when I first started, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my, 99% of my channel based around like smaller bands. And that was because there was a couple of reaction channels out there, but like everybody kind of did the same thing, and I was like, hey, I need to find me a niche. So that became my niche, is the smaller bands.
Well,
people
God bless
liked
you, man.
it. Yeah,
We need you, brother, for real.
I appreciate it. And so
you're out here doing the work for us, man. It helps, that it makes our year whenever we get a Keem video. I love it. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of bands, it might make their whole lifetime. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the shit. That's what it's about. I love it.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it.
You start doing that, and people took off. It took off. People like it. They would like, watching you react.
Yeah. So like, I think after like 2-3 months, like, because to me, I really didn't want to like do it like long term, but like 2 or 3 months in, people really started to like watch it on YouTube. So then that's when I was like, well, people see it on YouTube, but they have to search up the certain song or the band to really get that video. So I was like, I gotta market another way. And then I already had like 600 followers on like Facebook from like the Mosh the Fight Away stuff. So that's when I started to clip my videos and post it on like Facebook, and that's when it started getting shares. And like that's when I really started to take off.
The funny parts.
Right. I will clip like the funny parts of the breakdowns, because I'm like, I hope people like breakdowns as much as I do, and it started to take off. Yeah. Oh, come on, breakdowns, you know, man. Breakdowns hit.
That's why we do it.
And then I think my 2 videos that really took off was Portals, God Complex, and then Body Snatcher, and then that's when I start to take off.
So now your inbox is just fucked.
Yeah, inbox, email. You got
people just blowing you up to watch their shit, basically.
Yeah.
Right. And not only that, but like recommend you shit. Like, I want to see you react to this.
Right. That's why once when it first started blowing up, that's when I was like, well, I there's no way. I'm one single guy. There's no way I could cover every single little thing. And then that's when I streamed on YouTube first before Twitch, but YouTube will always either take my videos down midstream. They would block the whole stream, take the whole stream down because of copyright, because some people put in like bigger bands and stuff like that. So
when you do like a DistroKid or like whatever to get your music on Spotify,
right,
it like automatically, like, that's what's flagging it
really
most of the time. Yes, and so everybody's doing the DistroKid thing, right, to get their music on Spotify and everything. And then so it's almost kind of built into the platform that they'll like flag your shit if I don't know how it works. I'm stupid. I'm stupid about it, but I know that's why, because we've gotten flagged for our own shit. Like, I'll fucking post a video on our YouTube channel with our own music in it, and they're like,
and you get flagged for your own music? That's crazy.
And I'm like, bitch,
yeah, that's crazy.
Excuse me, I do own this.
That is crazy.
It is wild.
Yeah.
So everybody wants a Keem video. So how do you fucking manage that shit?
I try as hard as I can. So like
you do a good job. But
like I try.
You told me on stream we were playing Halo. You were like, I'm 6 months out, baby. If you need something from me, it's gonna be a minute.
Right. Like I tell people, I'd be like, hey,
I don't mean to out you.
No, you good. But I'd be like, hey, yo, it's gonna be a minute. Unless you come in a stream, but that's when people been doing coming to the streams, because they like dying for me to hear something. That's like the only way. Other than that, I'm I'm pretty booked up. And then I have a family now, so I definitely don't want to be like absent. Yeah, 2 kids. Don't want to be absent for like a lot of this stuff. So
Where do you find the time?
every single day is always full. I mean,
one
recently
day they're gonna
just
have to
started
come in and beat Bobby up.
Right. Hey, eventually they're gonna have to start making the content. Somebody gotta.
What were you gonna say though? You recently just started what?
Yeah, so like I recently started to like really structure my day. So 3:30 I wake up. That's AM. That's when I'm like, what is this guy? You know? Well, I saw you was on, but then like 3:30, I was like, you know what? I don't. He's it's 3:30, so it's probably 12 where he's at. That's fine. So I went to the gym. Boom, came back, did a couple videos, and then I was on my way to work. That's what it was 7. I'm like, bro, go to sleep. Like what are you doing?
I was up way too late.
Yeah, you was. I'm like, yo, what is you doing?
Hilarious. You caught me. But anyways, you structuring the day out more. So what blocks of time do you allow to do your like creative, your stream shit, your moshing in your room, your reaction?
Either early in the morning or during stream or after stream. That's when I have time to like really make videos.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, because you gotta make the videos up so you record your whole stream and then you basically do it raw and organic, so you're getting that like reaction, the natural reaction, and then you cut them up later.
For some of them, yeah. Or then some of them I record off stream, and
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like edit it up like that, and then now I'm starting to like I really want to go outside the box with my content and go that's reactions.
That's kind of the next thing. That's another thing I just kind of had written down on my little notes. Here is like what do you want? What do you want to do? What's like some goals and shit that you have with the channel? Because it's like I feel like you have this thing right now that's like it's a thing. It's fucking people like what you're doing. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's kind of a weird thing that doesn't have like a playbook.
Right.
Like it's not being in a band. It's not I don't know, being a podcaster or which doesn't even hardly have a playbook. You could do whatever you want really, but it's not playing video games on stream. It's like you kind of have this unique thing that it's like, where does it go from here? But it's definitely like a tangible ball of something. You got to like put it somewhere and do something with it.
Yeah.
So what's your ideas? Without divulging, we don't want to break the surprises up. I mean, I know.
No, you good. I can say a couple of them. Yeah. So that's one of the main reason I didn't put HARDCOREKEEM reacts, because I knew, I was like, hey, listen, I know I can't be doing reactions forever. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that I can.
Well, monetizing wise with the copyright.
Right. So if I did HARDCOREKEEM reacts, they're gonna be like, you're a reaction channel. Even though I'm mainly a reaction channel, I still want to do more other than reactions, but still within like the music umbrella. So like a couple things I plan on doing. I don't know if you remember like back in the day, like Between the Shores, like they did like the whole breakdown videos.
I don't think I know what that.
Like
what is
top
that?
10. Like top 10 breakdowns,
like
top 10 unheard breakdowns, stuff like that. Not like it was like just a stream video. Wow, you're a boomer. It's like
I am, bro. How old are you?
I'll be 27 next month.
All right. I mean, I'm only a little older than you. I'm 31. But yeah, I'm not in I'm not in this. You're my only reaction.
Bro, there's no listen. How long you been in the scene for far too long. All right, so like back in the day, it was like those videos where it's just a breakdown compilation. It's not like you're trying not to headbang.
It's like the music video.
Right.
Like clips of each one.
Right.
Like
Yeah. Basically like that.
Okay.
I want to bring those.
With you react, or you're just gonna clip these videos together.
Right. I'm just gonna clip it, put it in like a whole stream. I'm
bringing the top 10s back.
Top 10s, bring it back. I'll probably add my little flavor to it, but I'm bringing the top 10s back. Top 10 bands, unheard breakdowns. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, stuff like that.
Always about telling people, new shit they haven't heard of yet.
Right. That's the main goal, because that's
charity.
Like
you should be able to write your shit off on taxes for charity.
He said taxes for charity.
You're doing us charity, my friend. Honestly,
bro, I So I gotta like file next. Well, no, I don't gotta file this. No, that actually I do gotta file this. I do gotta file this here for hardcore.
With so that's cool. So you're gonna mix it up. You're gonna do some different video ideas. Are you
Right.
gonna? I know you're doing, and we talked about this briefly one
Right.
time, but then I saw you at. You were like, I'm thinking about doing this and that, and then I saw the flyer, and you're gonna do something at a festival, right?
Right.
So what's? I mean, like
Well, I
again,
could talk about
don't
that. Yeah.
without divulging anything.
No,
Like,
no, I could talk about that because I
I'm like,
already.
what are you gonna do on stage, or what are you gonna do at the festival? Are you gonna be like Bruce Buffer from UFC, like it's time from Portland, Oregon, bystander? You know what I mean? Like, are you gonna do like announcing these bands on? Because that could be lit. But like, what's your plans? You know what I mean for that?
Oh, so you'd be like, no. So basically, I want to travel to as many states as possible, and cause like I have a GoPro, and I would basically put on that scene. So like, next month is California. I'll be in California, so I'm gonna have like a pit cam. I'm
Sick.
I'm gonna try to get somebody else with like another camera. Kind of
Right.
be like. I just lost my thought. Kind of like kind of like
You said pit
Hate Six
camera
routes. Yeah. But like the pit camera and stuff like that. Yeah.
I don't know what is Hate 6. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. You got to help me out here, bro.
You never seen Hate Six?
I just do this thing, dude. I just scream.
Okay, yeah. So like
Literally
you know like the Hate Six videos. He'll go to shows. You ever seen like
You got to explain this to me like I'm your grandmother.
Jesus Peace Live or Harm's Way Live? You seen that Harm's Way meme?
Nope.
Where he's doing like the skipping thing?
No.
Okay,
no.
so
Yeah. No.
Or,
I've seen that.
Or that guy drinking the beer.
The big buff guy, like doing a set.
Right.
And then, and that's Harm's Way. I didn't know that until now.
Right.
But then they put the different music over it all the time.
Right. So that was originally recorded by Hate Six. He'll just record bands. He's great. He's amazing for this. Yeah, like he puts bands on.
You're trying to take your kind of reaction, your platform, and use it and add like live show promotion to it.
Yeah, basically live show promotion inside the pit though. He's on the outside. I want to be on the inside.
I feel like that's something that we haven't seen. I feel like that's a good idea.
From a reaction channel, no. But yeah, I'm trying to do that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Especially traveling. I think that's like nobody's doing that right now, so I better hop on that thing quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying.
I don't know why.
I don't know why,
but maybe I've just fantasized you on stage with like the little mic, like doing a keynote speech, like Gary V, like with your hands free. I could just. I don't know why. I don't know.
Bro, soon I'm gonna bring my own desk and I'm just gonna do reactions live.
I said that while we were playing Halo.
You did.
You did. I was like, bro,
imagine.
you just gotta do reactions like, dude. There's live podcasts out there. People love that shit. It's weird, but if you could work out the kinks, and then I don't know. You would have to like talk to the crowd, have them recommend shit in real time. I don't know. There's all different. Options. That would be dope. Like if you had a thing, they could scan a QR code and like enter the, you know what I mean, and it would pop up in some feed on your computer, like
song.
Yeah. Hey, now we're getting somewhere.
Hold on.
Now we're getting somewhere. If you need me to run computer stuff on the side, I'll be your silent.
No, you're actually on to something. I was gonna say I could do that for streams, like have a QR code where you scan and you put in the song there. But then most people are on mobile, so they can't like scan the Q. But
But if they're at the show,
you're
doing a live podcast thing, you would have to try it out probably locally. Do you have like you got a big local scene of people like that know you from shows and the internet kind of combined, and so you think you could, if you did like a Keem live, a hardcore Keem live,
right?
Like you think you could pack out like a little venue maybe at first, like a little, like cool. It'd be worth a shot.
That'd be cool.
Do you think
that'd
you
be
could?
Cool. If I can try to help sell this California thing out and it sells out, then I can do it here. Absolutely.
Right, absolutely, yeah.
So this is like my first thing, like venturing. So
that'd be a good idea.
Trying,
I'm trying.
I'm trying.
So here's the thing, kind of back to the first thing I was talking about you kind of being like you know, somebody that I feel like brings joy to a lot of people just
Mm,
by you just doing your thing. You must have moments where you're like not feeling great or you feel like there's a lot of negativity kind of going around.
right.
Or you for me it's like if I stare at my phone too long, if I'm on the computer too long, on social media too long, I'll just be like this is just making me feel terrible. You know what I mean? And I'll just like I don't know, the social media shit just gets to me, the news
Right.
and all that stuff. So I just got to shut it out for a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
go do something else. But like, what do you do to like chill out, or to like, if you like, what kind of shit brings you joy? Because I feel like you bring a lot of people happiness and joy just through your videos and stuff that they see in
Right.
that feed. So it's like, what do you do? What brings you joy when you see shit pop up? What's something that you like?
So like that did happen to me. Like I would say last year, especially with everything going around. That's when I had my personal Facebook. That's why I got rid of that because it was just so it was really really toxic and
Right.
like I love people who support me, but don't be they be blowing up my personal inbox and I don't know, it's just like why? Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Like with what? Like,
They'd be like, "Hey, can you listen to my song? Hey, can you listen to my
oh they
song?"
oh they just hit you with the
Question
hey hey
mark.
hey hey.
Hello.
You're
You
like
know what
one of
I'm
those girls.
saying?
You're like one of those girls that shares the inbox of guys like, hey, what's up? Hey, shorty, what's up? You're cute. Hey,
Yeah,
and like
they'll
they get
keep
no
on.
reply.
They'll like
Oh
keep
no.
on, keep on. And I'm like,
Oh no.
chill. And then just things on my feed. So like
Right.
that's why like I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media. I'm
I'm the
mostly
same.
there to like check messages, check a couple stories,
Right.
and do my posts, and then I'm off. Other than that, I'm like working out, chill with my family, doing videos, and like that's
Trying to better yourself and shit.
yeah, exactly. Because there's more life than behind this like stupid screen. I mean, I know it,
Feel it.
it's a big part of me, but I don't have to make myself the screen. It can
Right.
be like I can cut it off. Like that's why like this age right now is like so bad because everything is on like the phone and especially like TikTok. I know TikTok is funny, but it's such a bad influence on
Oh,
the
it's just
younger
such people just
people.
fucking
Yeah,
scroll.
scroll for
scroll.
hours.
And I kind of get caught in the same thing. For me, it's in the morning and then
Right.
at night. And then
Right.
and so for me, like the beginning and the end of my day, which is probably the worst thing ever because it's
Right.
like I'm starting and ending my day. Like
Right.
I'll just scroll and I'll catch myself and be like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? I'll
Right.
sometimes I like gently I'll toss my phone. I'll be like, no. You know
Right.
what I mean? I will harshly set my phone down. I will set it down. You know what I mean?
Right. Don't want to break it.
With
Don't want to.
I will set it down with force. You know what I mean?
Right.
But because I need it. I don't want to break it, but
Right.
it's pissing me off, and it's my own fault. But yeah, so anyway, what do you do to like when you're kind of when you feel yourself getting in like a negative headspace? Like, how do you pull yourself out of that? You
Um. Oh,
working out? You
that's
said
great that you asked. Yesterday, like as soon as I woke up, like I just wasn't feeling myself, and I even streamed yesterday, and people like noticed it, and I was like, "Hey, yo, I think I streamed for like an hour. I was like, "Hey, yo, guys, listen, I'm not even feeling myself. I'm not even because like I don't want
right.
to I don't want to put that energy out there to them. So like I had to end stream. I was like, "Hey, yo, I gotta go."
We all have off days, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I mean, yeah. We do
Sorry.
have our off days.
We also talk all the time since we're on Twitch,
Yeah,
constantly
we do.
talking.
We do. We do
So
constantly
I
talk.
noticed that. I noticed that. Like just with before getting ready for tour, so my voice was like all like I was like, damn, I've been streaming. But
Right.
anyway, so what did you do to like pull yourself out of that? So you quit this. You said sorry guys. You shut the stream off.
I shut the
And
stream off. I just like sat there. I had some water. Like I even tried playing like a game, and I was like, I wasn't feeling it.
that's the worst when the games just won't
Right
even do
when
it.
games won't even do it for you. So I just
That's
went
when
to bed, bro.
like
I just
oh
went to
you just
bed,
slept it off. You slept
bro. I
it
slept
off.
that thing off, bro. It was
I
great.
usually either need to eat or sleep or work out. Those
Oh,
are like
usually it's working out, but I didn't feel like going to the gym.
no. We don't always feel like going to the gym. That's all good.
Never,
But
ever.
what are you doing here? What are you working on at the gym? Are you doing cardio? Are you lifting? You doing deadlift?
Both. I'm trying to get back my
Okay.
athleticism. I used to be really athletic when I was
Trying to
younger.
get the beef back. Trying to get
Bro,
the beef.
it's gonna come back, bro. I don't
Oh,
know.
I'm so ready.
I
Let's
used to
go.
be super athletic.
If I was in Florida, I'll keep you on game. I'll try to stay on my game,
I got you.
and I'll just FaceTime you. I'll be like, bro,
Like, bro,
let's
you
do
at the
this.
gym? Bro,
Yeah.
I'm be calling you at 3:30 in the morning because it'll be
Hey.
12:30. You'll still be up, of course. And then I'll be like, hey man, I'm about to hit the gym right now. What you doing?
You better wake up first thing. You better
You'll be
get to
like,
bed. You
man,
better get to
I'm
bed.
streaming, and then it's gonna be 7:00. You're still gonna
Hey,
be
I
up.
do work. I got weights right here and a yoga mat. I hit the weights in the yoga mat. I got the 30s over here.
Hey,
You know what
as long as you staying active. Yeah,
I do?
this
I
whole
do jiu-jitsu on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
what?
What? It's a low key. I'm low
No
key about it.
way.
It's not-
So you
Yeah.
finna
I'll jits it up. Let's go.
you finna chop somebody's neck off in the pit. I see you.
No grappling in the pit, please, guys.
Bro, please, you gotta at least like vlog or something like that. I just want to see you do jujitsu.
You want to see me do it?
Yeah.
You don't want to see me do it, bro. I'm a white belt. I'm a newbie. I started like a year ago in July. I started, and it's just getting. I rolled with some blue belts last night.
Right.
Tore me to bits, bro.
Really?
Like, yes, and it's like the craziest thing about jujitsu is that there's like the smaller dudes, like especially if they're like muscular dudes, like they're shorter than you, little small dude. Like, just fucking, they will take advantage of you, bro. They will just hold you down in position. You try to do something, you're grabbing their collar and stuff because we do it in the gi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just throwing me around. It's crazy. I would suggest like doing a trial because I hate cardio, dude. Like I think everybody does, unless you're like a crazy runner type,
Right.
you know that
I
like
actually love.
I get up in the morning. Do you really? Okay.
I love it. Yeah.
Dude, I just like I like it if I'm outside. And
Yeah, only
like
outside. Like if I'm inside, I hate running. But if I'm like outside and like looking around, it's beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, totally. You smell. I like to do it. I might be crazy, but I like to do it with no headphones because headphones fall out of my ears. I know. Hang on, let me finish. Headphones fall out of my ears. Like I can't. These are falling out of my ears.
You hear this guy? He says
they're falling out of my ears right now.
headphones.
They're falling out of my ears right now. Imagine if I was running. I have the weirdest ear holes. They don't fit. And then number two, I like to hear the sounds.
First of all, psychopath.
Like maybe I'm a psychopath. I don't know. But I'm like there's like birds and and the cars and
right.
It just kind of I zone out like just listening to the surroundings.
Bro, I'm gonna send you a link to the best cuz my AirPods, they used to do that all the time. I found these perfect ones that never slip out. I'm gonna send them to you. The ear tips, I'm gonna send them to you.
No way.
Yeah, I got you.
For AirPods?
4 AirPod 2s? The
new one, Pros. The Pros.
Absolutely. Yes, yeah. I'm gonna send you the link to them. They're work so I jog in them, I work out in them. Never come out.
Did the original ones fall out of your ears?
All the time. Oh, it will hurt my ears.
I love how they sound and I love how they feel, but
I think I have 2 different ears. That's probably why.
Oh, maybe that's it. I never even thought about that because they give you the different sizes when you get them.
Right. I'm gonna send you a link to that. Gonna change your life. Gonna change your life.
Let's go. So yeah, so you were feeling in a funk the other day and you slept it off and you woke up and you're all good.
Yeah, it was actually yesterday I was feeling the funk and I woke up this morning. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna change the loop. Let's get it. Baby. Let's get it, baby. Yeah. I woke up this morning, I felt good.
Good. So sometimes you just needed to sleep it off.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to.
Is there any other ritual shit that you do when you're like you're not feeling positive, not feeling up? Because the only reason I ask you, and it might sound like just a run of the mill question, but you are out here like putting out all your positivity all the time. You know what I mean?
Right. Yo, you ever listen to like Gary V?
Oh yeah.
Bro, Gary V, like great guy.
I kind of got tired of him, but he's I kind of go through phases with him. Where I'm like, okay,
I got you.
You know,
He
you're
is
saying that.
he's a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, but
He's like abrasive.
a little bit.
But it's like sometimes you need it, or even like before bed, like you listen to like affirmations or stuff like that,
Right.
because it especially now more than ever, it's good to have that because like I said, like the social media, like looking or being on social media, it drains you. Like subconsciously, it drains you because let's
Totally.
say like you're looking on social media, you'll start comparing yourself to other people. You'll be like, hey, this guy is at this point in
Real
his
shit.
life. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And like you don't do it on purpose, but it sticks with you. And then that ultimately will bring you down, especially now, or last year during the whole lockdown thing. That's why, everybody became just indoor and got so sad. Some people gained massive amounts of weight. And
Right.
it was just a really dark time.
You
So
either kind of utilized it to your advantage or it really fucked you up. That was
exactly.
like that's kind of it. Seems pretty black and white. Like there's not a lot of people that just kind of like coasted and
Yeah,
stayed.
right. There was no such thing as coasting, you know what I'm saying?
It either hurt you or helped you.
Yeah,
You know.
exactly. And I feel it helped me because it made me self-realize,
Did you
the
lose your job?
no. I'm
Okay,
thankful that my
same
my
job.
job had the option. They thought quickly that, we can work from home. So I did that.
Right.
Yes. I mean if I did lose my job, I don't, what I'm saying, I don't know where I would have been
Would have
hardcore
made.
YouTubing.
You would. Hey, you would have made something for sure.
I would have had to. I would have had
You
to,
would
you
have
know what I'm
went back.
saying?
You would have went back to the mall and started moshing
I
super
definitely
hard.
would have had to. I would have had to do something.
Yeah.
Hey, when a guy's desperate,
Get out
a
there and
guy
sell
does
yourself.
desperate things. Exactly. That's what I said.
Absolutely.
If I gotta go in the hub, I gotta go in the hub. You feel me?
Right. On the
OnlyFans, I
hub.
gotta start it up. You feel me? I gotta
Hey,
do something.
that would pop off. That would pop off. You don't even
As weird as I would disagree with you, but
your wife would be upset.
but there are some people out
You have a
there.
bunch of you have a bunch of crazy band dudes subscribing trying to see
I
what's up
do,
on there.
I do, but
You haven't sent in messages. Hey, I sent you a message on Instagram, but you didn't get it. So I thought maybe if I subscribe to your OnlyFans,
exactly,
and if I
exactly.
hit you in the DMs on your OnlyFans, maybe you could check out my band.
I remember this couple. It was like I saw this like post. It was like last year that this couple, they would you can send them like your band shirt or your flag, and they'll have it in the background while they do their thing.
No,
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
no.
That's great marketing. You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm
Holy
not even mad at that.
shit.
You definitely gotta do what you gotta
You think
do.
there's dudes out there watching those videos and they're like, is that, is that Infurious? I'm wearing an Infurious shirt right now.
Do that, or they'll have your music playing. That is so genius.
Oh my
Would you? That
lord.
is so genius.
Incredible.
Absolutely, because they're like, oh, what's that band? Like, man, this is a great soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? While he's doing his thing. But
That's an alternative taste right there. I
it's
like it.
when you think about it, it's an alternative taste. But think about the scene.
Right.
Think about the state of the scene.
Got a lot of alternative people.
This is right up their alley.
But yeah, so like I said, you're kind of like a symbol of positivity and what I think is kind of you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our industry and community is historically pretty toxic. And especially
Absolutely.
the quicker you dive into like what people think of bands and reviewing bands, you see a lot more shit talk on the internet, right? And in
Mhm.
these groups and in like MySpace deathcore and pig squeals and breakdowns and like these groups on Facebook that we all are in, you see a lot of like shit talk and memes and like don't get me wrong, like I'll indulge a little bit. It's like some
Mhm.
ice cream. Like I'll have a cone every now and then. You know what I mean? Of a little
Mhm.
toxic, little fun, a good meme or something. But like some of these people, you see their names probably, you're just like, damn, this man is on. He wakes up in the morning, he has a rock star, and he sits down at that computer and just hammers away at bands.
Right.
You know what I mean? It must be fun for them. It must give them some kind of dopamine rush to say some witty,
That's what I can never understand. Like, you wake up automatically negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wake up, I wonder what Lord of Shore is doing today. Time to hate. Like, especially, I know Lord of Shore gets so much hate.
Right.
Lord of Shore, Traders, like these deathcore bands. It's like, if you don't like it, don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no one's forcing you to listen to it.
They're all Russian bots that Traders and Lorna Shore have created to push their so it pushes the positivity by putting the negativity out there, and it just blows their band up.
All publicity is good publicity. The good or bad.
Conspiracy.
Yeah, so it's
but how do you you got it, because I know, like, we talked about it briefly before, but like, people think like you must hear shit that you don't like, and we
absolutely
don't see those videos,
yeah,
right?
no, you ain't gonna see that.
And I mean, we don't need to see them. First of all, it's not your market. Like, that's not your market. Your market is positivity and promotion. Your market is not trolling. It's not negativity, which is dope.
Right.
But it's like, people think that you can't, like, dislike a band sometimes, right?
Yeah, like people think I automatically love everything, or people would be like, yeah, that's just an act. He just literally loves it. No, I don't. Like you heard when we was like playing video games, like, if we're talking like hot topics, I'll tell you if I don't like a band. Like, I have no problem doing that. Like, it's just not my cup of tea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not.
You don't have to be out there promoting what you don't like. It doesn't even make sense.
Right. Exactly. Because I'm not gonna sit here and be like, man, this is amazing band. And the other day I was just like, oh yeah, I don't like them. You'll never see me do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I don't like the band, people are like, hey, Akeem, can you please react to this band? I was like, listen, they're not even my cup of tea. I'm sorry.
Right.
You know
so you won't even react to stuff if you know already that you like. Maybe it's a single from a band you haven't heard.
Right.
You still kind of check out new stuff and react, and then.
So like, if I never heard of the band, yeah, I'll still check it out. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, I always give it a chance.
No, not if you haven't heard of them, but like, if you know that you don't like them, like, it's a band that you don't like any of their stuff, they're not your cup of tea, right?
Right.
But somebody's like, hey, this band just released a new song. Like, you know what I mean? Or is it like, kind of like you'll kind of be like, hey, like, this isn't really my thing, so I'm not even gonna go for it. Like, you probably don't even respond, right? You just kind of because at this point you got to just weed it out. You got too many.
Yeah, sometimes I weed it out, and then sometimes, like, I'll give the band a chance. Like, like, me, I'm not the biggest Northland fan, but their last single was good. Right. I liked it.
Yeah, that's one of the opinions you're wrong about. No, I was kidding. I'm playing.
I don't. For some reason, like, they just. To me, they just don't hit me.
Albums were
but
fire,
listen, that's not taken. They're super duper talented. It's just, I don't know. It just doesn't struck me. But their latest single was great. And then the Out of Time one they did for Rainbow Six Siege, great.
What, they did a song for Rainbow Six Siege?
Yeah, they did a song for Rainbow Six Siege.
Northlane just became my favorite band again. No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna take more than that.
Those two songs are good. So like, if they keep that same momentum up, I'll be like, yo, I'll make a public thing. I'll be like, hey, yo, Northland,
I'm sorry. I take it back.
I am sorry. Like, the guitarist follows me, so he, like, knows. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be like, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they like that shit. You told me they like that shit. Probably. They probably like that. They like the honesty. They like
right. Yeah, I'm not. That's one thing. I'm not gonna.
Honestly, I feel like being in a band, and I don't know if you can relate from when you were in a band, but it's like, it's just people. Which it's like, we love the support. We need it, and it fuels us, and we'd be nothing without it. But it's literally just people continually gassing you up for no reason.
Sometimes you do need
It's almost toxic, to be honest. Dude, 6 set, or like, you're so good. Your mom's never gonna tell you, hey man, you kind of slipped that line in the first track. You kind of ruined the intro. You know what I mean? Your best friend who doesn't even listen to metal, that comes to all your shows, isn't gonna be like, hey man, you guys were behind on the beat.
Right.
You know what I mean, or whatever.
And most of the time, it's the band guys who are not even there for your set, and they'll just come and be like, bro, good set, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro, good set. Yeah, if it's like stuff like that, like be like, hey yo,
I haven't even played yet.
Right. You ever had that happen? That's crazy.
Oh, dude, yeah. I've been not even playing shows. I'm like at a show locally,
And you're like, bro,
you know, or
good set.
something, and they're like 6 set, bro, and I'm like,
You're like, all right,
I usually
all right,
just let
chill
them
out.
have it. I don't want to go there. I'm just
But
like, right on, dude.
in that, there's a difference between being toxic and having constructive criticism.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's hating on I don't know if you heard the whole Finn McKenty thing.
I don't follow anything.
So he was like he was talking about like reaction channels. He was talking about like deathcore bands. Like he gives his he's on YouTube. He's like a reactor type.
Wait. Somebody just said that to me to listen to him. Isn't he like a famous producer guy?
Oh, I don't know what he is. I just saw a couple of videos from him. And like everybody was saying him, I was like, he's totally entitled to his opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he's completely entitled to his opinion.
What was he doing? So he was just giving constructive feedback.
Yeah.
People were.
He said like, you know, like he does it like some reaction channels, which that's totally up to him. He does reaction channels. He does reactions himself. That's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Like I just think there's like too much hate. Like if people don't hear what they want to hear, it's automatically negative. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like if
be open to creative or constructive criticism for it to work, you gotta be like emotionally available to that. You gotta be ready.
And it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
I think band dudes need to separate themselves from what they're doing and think of it as a customer service, like you're offering a product, right?
Exactly.
And like your customer base is your listeners, and they're just trying to make the product better.
Right.
You know, or a lot of them, I guess. I think most people that offer criticism, unless they're just being hater trolls,
for sure.
You know what I mean? They're telling you your opinion because they buy all your merch and they're your customer, and they're like, this is what, and you know, if somebody comes into you while you're at work, you know, I mean, I know you're kind of in the insurance agency, so you probably get less complaints, but it's like, or maybe you don't, maybe you do get a lot. But like if you're working at, I don't know, a restaurant, somebody comes in, they're like, and you own a restaurant, and they're like, I hate the food, blah blah blah, this and that. You're gonna be like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get emotional about it. You're gonna be like, thank you so much for. You're gonna be like, thank you so much for letting. It's my life's work. It's what am I gonna do? Should I quit?
Right.
If you're lucky enough to get constructive feedback, you're gonna be like, thank you so much. Like, I'm sorry that it didn't, you know what I mean, that it didn't resonate with you or whatever. Like, we'll take your feedback into, you know, maybe that's a bad comparison. Maybe I can find a better analogy. But it's like, I feel like if you make it like about customer service, you're never gonna get emotional when the customer. It's like a customer's always right to a certain extent, right? And you're never gonna get like emotional when they complain about, you know, how you did something.
Exactly.
I feel like musicians should be a little more open to that, a little more like that, where it's like, you know, people are just so about their art. You know what I mean? It's like there's no talking to some people. Sometimes they don't even want constructive criticism, and it sucks because you know those. I have those friends, you know, and they know who they are, but they're like they have a tough time with creative criticism. Constructive criticism, you know what I mean? So, but then they'll ask you. I'm not giving it up for free. I'm not just going out handing out constructive criticism.
Right.
But it's like, what do you think of this? Give me your honest opinion. And I'm like, I don't know if you really want that.
Me, I just tell them. I straight shoot. I'd be like, hey, listen, this part was good. I don't know what you was doing with this part, but you know,
you break it down for them.
Yeah. I'll be like. This intermission was a little too long for me because it was upbeat and then it just like died down. That's just me. That part I wasn't really rocking with. Yeah, like I'll like if somebody say, "Hey, yo, Keem, let me know what you."
Like, have you ever had somebody really like be pissed or be like butthurt? Like you gave them the sauce and they didn't like it.
Yeah.
You gave them the realness. What was that like?
What was that like?
You don't have to name names, but like, how did it go down?
So he was like, "Hey, Keem, I got this new single coming out.
Let's
listen,
see it.
I'm trying to get, trying to get this out there, trying to get this blown up." I was like, "Hey, yo, you got a 30-second clip? Let me peep." It wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't the sauce. It wasn't the sauce.
It wasn't checking the boxes.
Yeah. So I was like, "Hey, listen, gonna be honest with you. I wasn't really feeling the first 30 seconds. It kind of dragged on to me. Like it was I think the intro was a little, little way too long, and I just wasn't really feeling it. And he was like, yo.
That's all you said?
Yeah, that's literally it was. I didn't even dive into it because I didn't listen to the whole song. I was just basing it off of that. I was like, I'm not really, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo,
right.
Who do you think you are?
Oh.
You're so fake. You supposed to like every single. I'm like,
what? You're supposed to like everything?
Right.
That's what he said.
He said I swore you liked everything. I'm like, yo, listen. I'm like, listen.
Word?
I'm like, I'm human. Like some things I just don't vibe with. Like it's totally okay.
Did you just laugh when you get to read that message?
No, like I laughed a little bit. Then I was like, let me explain to him why. So like I did that. Like somebody comes at me sideways. It's like, all right, like you're what is it? You're just reacting.
Right.
When
it's
people
it's an ego thing.
Right. Like you just immediately go on the defense. I'm like, first of all, you have a minute intro. I said, you want to grab somebody's attention, those first 10 to 15 seconds is your attention grabber, especially if you're new
to this man.
You're
helping him out.
I literally tried to help him out. He didn't want to hear it. So I was like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like it is what it is.
So he didn't want feedback. He wanted to be.
Yeah, like he wanted then and there. Or like some people, they'd be like, hey, can you react to the song? I'd be like, yeah, it'll be a little bit. They'll message me back like a week later. Hello? Like, you there? I'm like,
do you think that was the worst experience you've had the whole time you've been doing this?
No.
No.
Actually, it was a couple weeks ago. It wasn't even like constructive criticism. There was this guy. He was like, hey, you're not like other blacks. I'm like, what? He was like, usually, yeah, like he was. I gotta find the comment. I'll send it to you. He was like,
where was this on YouTube?
No, it was on Facebook. He was like, you're not.
Erase the situation?
Yeah, it was. He was trying to not be racist, but be racist. He was like, yeah, you're not like other blacks. You said what?
He was a white guy.
I think he was like white or. I think he was like white or Spanish. One of them. I don't know. It was. Yeah, he was like, you're not like the other blacks. I'm like, what?
First of all,
like, what? What does that mean?
What year are we in?
Right. I'm like, what does that mean? I would say that's like I think that was the funniest. That was the funny because I laugh at that. I laughed at. I mean, YouTube. Some people jump in the comments. Be like, they say the N word. I'm like,
but what? Where did that even come from?
Hey yo, low key, I ain't gonna lie. It be like people from like not even from this country.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Mm-hmm.
From like Europe,
Europe.
Like Europe's got a dirty little secret.
Hey yo, I love my people from UK, but some of y'all people from the UK, you
gotta rein them in. You gotta rein these people in.
Yeah, they be going wild. I'm like,
chill.
Oh, I believe it was one of them. Because I think I gave constructive criticism on like Slaughter to Prevail. They protect Slaughter to Prevail with their life.
What, the UK?
Yeah, with their life. No, it's Russia.
Oh, Russians.
Russia.
They'll just kill you if you don't like Slaughter to Prevail.
Right. Like I like Slaughter to Prevail, but their newer stuff was it.
I don't know, man. I don't.
Some of the stuff I didn't like. Their old stuff was.
They're big enough. You can be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even if they was, I'd be like, I'd be like, some of the stuff I didn't vibe with. Some of the stuff I did.
I think most people feel the same way about that band. Like there's a niche group of people. Like obviously they do numbers, but it's like Slaughter. It's like we're all kind of sitting here like, word. Like they like really,
right? And they're what I mean? Great. I get great band.
Put the mask on, looks sick. All the videos are top notch.
Right.
This man controls the internet. He figured the internet out. He beat the internet's ass.
He can do anything.
It's like a final boss in a video game. He slayed the internet. He wins.
He can do anything.
Props to Alex. Props to Sumerian.
Right.
But the band to me is like, I just don't hear it or see it myself personally, right? Like, props to them, shouts to them. The music to me is just not something that I would ever like turn on for fun.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I like the music.
The one song. I
Yeah,
like the one song where he has the big
right.
that part in the
Demolisher.
middle.
Yeah.
Demolisher, yeah.
Yeah.
That, but it's just that one part. It's just a build up to and it's good. I liked
Right.
it. It's fine.
I
It's
think
fine.
they was with this new album, they was just doing like experimental stuff, which I totally understand. Definitely go that route. Some of the stuff I was like, some of like the singing, I was just like, I wasn't really feeling. But it was a good album. But it's like some of the singing, I really just didn't hit with me.
Oh yeah, I feel the same way.
They don't like that.
Oh, they don't like the cleans. That's a quick way to make enemies. Put the cleans in.
People with cleans, man. People
cleans though.
I love me some cleans. Like some people.
I'm like old school. I'm like a scene hair like metal kid with the tight pants, like at heart.
So you like the really high clean stuff.
I mean, I used to. I don't listen to much of it anymore, but yeah, like this. I rocked with like the Skylit Drive stuff and like the real metalcore.
Right.
You know, into some like a jumpy.
Yeah.
Like, you know when they do these ones,
bro. We need to bring back that. I literally just said this in the video I just posted. We need to bring back like the NSYNC jumping, like that was just such a vibe.
How do you feel about matching outfits on stage? Like when they all wear the tuxedo?
Bro, I loved that so much.
Love that era.
It was
What's your favorite era of metalcore? That's something I wanted to ask. I'm glad I remembered. What's your favorite era of like all
Christ core, bro? The whole Christian core.
Oh, listen up, everybody. I'm gonna stop the set for a minute. I just want to talk to you about the man upstairs. I want to thank him. Without him, none of this is possible. Dude, so
like that, right? So like I could have did without the talking. That's fine. You're absolutely you're in a platform. You could do that. You could absolutely do that. So that's what I didn't understand. First of all, best era. So,
are you Christian, dude? Did you go to church? Are you from the Christ Core?
You said what?
Are you a Christian dude? Did you used to go to church growing up? Were you from the Christ Core era? Is that why it's your favorite era?
No.
Not even.
Oh, I absolutely was. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Big man upstairs. But that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna shame somebody if they don't believe like that. That's not me. Like, listen, you could believe in a fish. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2020, whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Like, we all love each other for our beliefs. It's cool.
You would think.
Oh.
You would think the metal scene is so double standard. So they're supposed to be all open, loving arms. As soon as you say something about God, as soon as you say Christ, they're all up in arms. Look, one band will be like, "Hey, we want to give a shout out to God. We love him. We'll be out here for him." Boo, get off stage. Next band, hell say it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'd be so hypocrites. I'm like, if you don't believe, that's totally fine. But at least respect.
Yes. You got to.
Like, I respect everybody. I don't care what you is all in betweens. Like, I respect you for you. Like, you can, as I say, you can believe in a fish. Go ahead, you believe that fish. Rock on, baby. But like, if you don't even respect the next person because of their beliefs or even political, don't even get me started with that. The political things. Ooh, we talked about that on we were doing Halo. Yeah. The whole politics and everything. It's
they forget you're from Florida. You're about freedom, baby.
Exactly. Come on now. Come on.
Freedom of thought, freedom of speech, freedom.
Come on. We Planet Florida. We don't care.
Hey, Planet Florida, baby.
You know how we rock it over here.
But still, that's that's I mean, that's part of the reason I want to bring you on too. Kind of like what you said. I mean, I didn't even really realize that people said that about you. Like, oh, you're supposed to like everything. You're just fake. You're supposed to like everything. But it's cool to bring you on and show you that, like, it show people that you are a normal person that likes and dislikes things.
Right.
So please don't be please don't be shocked.
They're like,
you know, that you might. No, you're
right?
supposed to like everything. And
It
then
hurts.
B,
It
B though, just talking to you right now. This is the longest I've ever talked to you. You know what I mean? We
Right.
talk on Halo and online and stuff, but this is the longest I've ever kind of close to. It's the closest to face, and the longest I've ever talked to you.
Right.
But it's like you really are like this though.
Yeah.
Like that's the other thing. You're not playing a character. You're like this, and this
Right.
is, you're just a positive, loving dude, and that's super cool. I think for people to see, and I think it'll feed back in. Anybody that watches this or listens to it will feed back into kind of like when you watch your next Hardcore Keem video, you can feel like you're not looking at some dude like putting on a show. Like you're out here doing this because you love it and because you're a genuine dude, and you know. But anyway, sorry, Christ Core era,
right.
Christ Core era.
Yeah.
Why is it your favorite?
So
just time and place.
I would say it was like time and place, and just the bands that it produced, like In the Midst of Lions.
Dude, that was the first one that I was thinking about when
like,
you
said
Christ Core. That band came in, they shit on the whole genre and left.
Right, basically. Tell me they wasn't, you know, they just
hard.
They were just so hard. Like you remember A Plea for Purging?
Oh, yes, with the big dude?
Yes.
The big redheaded
yes.
lead singer?
Yes.
That shit was so before its time. If you go look that up on Spotify and you look at the dates, fucking 2007, 6.
Still listen to them to this day.
Fat breakdowns.
Yeah, like it's just they just transcended. They were just, for their time, they was way ahead of their time. And then the music, like when you listen to them, you wasn't thinking like, oh, this is like a, you know, Christ band. This is like Christ. Like no. it's just the style of music that they bought. You know what I'm saying? You can even say Old Gideon. They wasn't really, you know.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That was like
just
Christian hardcore.
Right.
You know,
right.
And that shit bopped too.
It did. It really did.
Yeah, it's funny. I think now I'm a lot more accepting of stuff. I think when I was younger and angstier, I was more of kind of an atheist person. And then you kind of grow up and you're like, man, like just let people be happy and believe what they want to fucking
Bro, a lot of people, it's 2022. A lot of people still don't let people, a lot of people have not grown up. They're still like literally stuck in their ways. They're just stuck. And it's like, why? Like, bro, just grow up. Like, just grow up, bro.
Let these people let them have their thing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Come
let
on.
them have, let them do what they want. Like you do what you want to do, right? Why can't they?
I do what I want to do. Tough.
Exactly.
It upsets people in Portland. I do what I want to do.
Oh, apparently it does, bro. Apparently you ruffle feathers in Portland.
No, I'm good. I try to stay I try to keep my nose clean. I don't want to make anybody mad. I don't want to become a target. We live in the cancel culture capital of the fucking US.
Bro, that's one thing don't be afraid of don't say that whole cancel. I wish somebody would try to cancel me, okay? I'll be released the next week, okay? That's how it works in the scene.
Somebody cancel this man.
That's literally how it works in the scene. You're canceled 2 months later, a month later. Oh, okay, it is what it is. Or they'll cancel you for clout.
Yeah, they cancel you. They'll cancel you incorrectly and then get in trouble.
Bro,
for it.
That's why I keep my nose clean. I don't listen. Hold on, hey, y'all ban people hearing this. Do not send your girlfriend to message me. Don't do that.
Stop it. They do not do that.
Don't do that.
So when their DMs don't,
they'll DM me. They'll be like, "Hey, yo, babe, message him. Message him. No, maybe he'll answer to you." I surely won't.
Somebody is rolling over in their fucking.
They're like, he got us. Yeah, like don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Do not do that.
That's a quick way to never get your fucking
exactly.
Video
I'll immediately blacklist you.
Hi, Hardcore Keem.
Maybe he'll answer you. You're pretty. No, like it's not. It is. Or listen, every time I'm like in person or like somebody want to take a picture with me, I'm doing the air thing. You ain't getting me caught up. You is not getting me caught up. Nope.
My hands are up here.
Yep.
We're
I'm not.
Hands on shoulders. Always.
It only takes one.
Open.
Hardcore Keem touched
Open
me.
hands on.
It takes one. I'm not. Nope.
You gotta be careful. You got children.
Exactly,
You got a
bro.
wife.
Exactly, bro. Like you don't want these problems. My wife will. My wife will spin kick you. Stop it.
My wife will spin kick you,
bro. Like, she a problem, baby. She a problem.
Your kids are gonna be doing backflips,
right?
It's gonna look like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, but with traders in the back or something.
Bro, the whole family got hands.
Yes, the whole family got hands.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, don't do that.
But is there a worse story? I know you said you had a bad comment recently. Is there a worse story that you had with like a band submitting, or like because you got? I want to hear more of these like funny, like the guys have your girlfriends hit you up.
Right.
The guys say, who do you think you are? When you like tell him something of like nice thing about his intro. Like what you have any other ones that's off tops that it's like that are fun that would stand out as like just somebody being like where you were just like these people are nuts. You know what I mean? Like
it's not like a crazy thing, but I don't know if you see my story today.
I didn't. I glanced past it. I saw like some screenshots, and I was like, I can't do this right now because I was setting this up.
I got you. This was like kind of cool, but like some people bring it to like the weird level. But this guy, my boy, Jason, he was cool about it. He's like, because I'm going to California next month. He's driving 6 hours to the show, and he said on his bucket list is for me to hit him. I'm like,
oh,
I can make that happen. I'm gonna knock my man's out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, ask and you shall receive.
You have it in writing.
What you mean? Am I gonna hit him? Sign a waiver. You're right, man. I probably have to. Right. I ain't trying to guess who. Yeah, you probably gonna have to sign something. That's why, like,
indemnification. Remember that word, the I word, indemnification.
Indemnification.
If anything happens to you, get hurt, it's not my fault.
And plus, I know he won't do it, but plus, I got the screenshot too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get the screenshot.
You know what I'm saying?
Never know, though.
But like, I think that's like cool.
After a pile of money.
Right.
That is
right.
Cool. That's
right.
wild.
That's cool. That's cool.
That fits in the wild category.
That's definitely wild.
My bucket list is for you to hit me.
Right.
Like, who are you? Who are you now? Are you like Francis Ngannou right now? Are you Mike Tyson?
Bro, imagine. Listen.
Who are you?
I would die, but I would take a hit from Tyson just to say Tyson hit me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
not a lot of people could say that and live about it.
Oh, I don't know if you want that.
Probably not, but pat it up, of course. Pat it up, not straight.
I got some random questions
What's
we
that?
can rifle through. What's like the first show you remember going to? Like heavy kind of like what was a show where you were like, damn, like this is something I've never seen before. Like for me, it was like when I was young, it was like I just started high school as a freshman in high school, and I went to like a Fall of Troy show. And Poison the Well was there. Fall of Troy, Poison the Well, and like Horse the Band. You remember Horse the Band?
Jeez, you said Horse the Band?
I'm old.
Horse the Band.
Lit. But it was so heavy back then, and like it was like nothing I have ever seen. And I was like, whoa. Do you have a show like that where it was like something like a million years ago that was like your first? It was probably like Devil Wears Prada for you, like a Christcore band.
No. Actually, it was Texas in July and August Burns Red.
That's lit though. That would be lit if that was my first show. Holy shit!
It was very lit. Oh wait, Noah said all I gotta do is knock that dude out, bro. I'm not gonna knock him out. That's the homie. But I am gonna hit him though.
I'm not look at the chat. We'll go to the chat later.
Oh, all right. But
you guys got questions for Keem?
Yeah, throw
or
in
me
chat.
Or whatever. Put them in the chat
for sure.
And then we'll do a thing at the end where we answer questions.
So like I tell the story all the time, but I just love telling it, to be honest. So it was my first show ever, metal related. Like I didn't know what the scene was like. What's that?
Concert?
Yeah.
First metal show.
Actually, it was first concert and first metal show.
Wow. Okay.
So
your first concert was a metal show. So you're an OG. You're a true one.
Yeah. It was 2009. August Burns Red, Let Live, Texas in July, Silverstein. Great lineup, right? But I didn't know half of who they were anyway. So my boy was putting me on. He was like, "Hey, yo, I frequently go to shows. Let's do one." I was like, "Yo, I'm new into this metal, so let me go I was already on Devil Wears Prada, but that was
Right.
basically about it. So I was like, hey, yo, let's do it. On the way, we was listening to August Burns Red, Texas July. I was like, oh, this band's actually cool. So
Pops.
my whole thought process was, I thought this was going to be like an arena. I thought there was going to be seating. Like, I thought it was going to be like one of those type shows. Because I see them on TV all the time. Everybody's sitting in the seat. You're watching the band.
No.
You're having a good time. So I got there. It was a House of Blues. What's up?
You thought it was going to be the movies.
Literally. I literally thought it was
going
to be the movies. So we show up
House
to
of Blues, Florida.
House of Blues. Yeah, House of Blues, Florida. Right in Orlando. Everybody, it was a long line. I think I pulled up in a tank top or something like that. And I think I had like Sunday Fun Day, or like Suns Out, Guns Out, something like that. I was like, I'm in the wrong place. Everybody's wearing skinny jeans, got, plugs, snake bikes, wearing Drop Dead. Remember when Drop Dead was hot?
Oh, I do remember Drop Dead.
Yeah.
The MySpace days.
Drop Dead. So it was
like the original Blackcraft.
Exactly.
It was the original Blackcraft. For sure.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's crazy.
So it was basically that. So I'm coming
era. You're totally right. That was just like
it was the best era.
We were alive.
We had culture.
we had culture in the hardcore and the metalcore.
It was culture, what I'm saying?
So you show up to the show.
I'm out of place.
It's a different scene. It's a different scene.
Super different scene.
So you're wearing a shirt that says "Suns Out, Guns Out."
Yeah, I think I was wearing a tank top that says like "Suns Out, Guns Out." Bro, because listen, I thought it was an arena. I was like, oh, House of Blues.
I bet you some of the moshers, though, they looked at you like this man's going to be a problem. And little did they know that you would become a problem. You would become a problem.
Exactly. So, we going in, and I was like, hey, yo, where's our seats at? I was like, dang, there's no seats. I was like, show must be really late. There's no seats out. Everybody's just standing there. I'm like, okay. That's okay. That's all right. Huh, that's cool. So, Let Live comes out. They do their thing. Everyone's going crazy. Everybody's jumping. So I was like, oh, okay, that must be the culture. Everybody's just jumping, everything. Right. There's like a lot of jumping. Me, I wasn't jumping at all because I was confused. So they're like,
you're like a scientist right now. You're like observing.
You're basically. And so Texas in July comes out, right? They like open up with like a breakdown. Like I heard breakdowns before, Devil Wears Prada, but I didn't know how people react to breakdowns. Like this is my first experience with moshing. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole pushing, the whole hitting, right?
So get shoved immediately. The shit cracks off.
I got you. So boom, everybody's going absolutely crazy. I'm like, oh man. First song. Not even a song. The intro. Everybody's swinging. So I was like, dang. To me, in my mind, I thought a huge fight just broke out. Everybody's hitting everybody because everybody's going crazy in the pit. So me being dumb, I start just swinging. Not pitting, swinging straight up.
For your life.
You listen,
fight or flight?
Right? Because listen, at the time, I mean, I'm still short. I'm like 5'6" now, but I was like 5'2" at the time. So me, it was either do or die. So me, I'm like wildly swinging. I'm connecting like, every single hit too.
These crazy skinny jean kids fighting each other.
Right. I'm swinging. I'm catching bodies, and then like people like, hey, yo, chill out. I'm like, hey, yo, get off me, dog. Ew, get off me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, hey, yo, people.
You're actually like fighting.
Yeah, I'm like, people swinging. Like, what's the problem? Y'all fighting,
like,
but y'all want to stop me.
On accident.
Yeah.
You're crowd killing on accident, basically.
Yeah, no, crowd killing on accidental purpose.
Right. Well, crowd killing for your life.
Exactly. I was scared for my life until somebody had to explain to me what it is. I was like, what are y'all doing? I was like, so y'all fighting, but out of everybody who's fighting, y'all choose me? BLM. But but then it was like, no, that's not how it is. That's not how it is. They're pitting, bro. I'm like, what is that?
You're like, pitting is when your sweat shows through your armpits. What are you talking about? On your shirt,
like
like this, like it's pitting.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, what is this barbecue pit? So basically, had to get explained, that's the culture. Like moshing is what they do. And they still went on, the whole set. Every time they break down, I observed. I was like, dang, they're pitting, like they're swinging. And then it took me yeah, like as soon as I got home, I like researched. I was like mosh pitting, and I was like, they wasn't lying. Like it's for real. There's like 3 types. There's push pits.
You're like one of 3 people that's ever looked that up in the world.
Probably. I had to know the science behind it. I had to know why. I had to know why they do it. You know what I'm saying? Like what was the whole purpose?
I don't think God knows why they do it. Right?
I don't even know to this day.
They just do what they do.
Mm-hmm. But I understand though. You know what I'm saying? Like once you
that show. Oh no, sorry. Go ahead. Once you get to what?
Once you get to that level of understanding like the music and like how a breakdown it just touches you a certain way.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Right.
So how long does it take did somebody explain this to you at the show? They pull you aside and they're like, bro, like chill, like they're just having fun.
Yeah.
Did you go back in the pit?
No.
Okay.
I wasn't banned from it, but subconsciously I was banned from it.
You got a soda and watch from the side.
Yeah. I was like, I was at this. I could go back in.
Sit down.
Yeah, I could go back in. So there was.
Kicked out of the show?
You said what?
You get kicked out of the show?
No, I didn't get kicked out of the show. I didn't get kicked out of the show.
Just in the show.
Yeah,
we was the enemy of the pit for the night.
Basically, so there's like an upstairs in House of Blue. So we had to, me and my boy just went upstairs.
Okay.
And then I bought a.
And you watched the rest of the show.
Yeah, I observed from like the balcony. Yep.
In the next show you went to, what happened? Were you in the?
What was my next show after that?
Were you ready? I mean, you probably might not remember, but do you remember maybe the first one where you were like, you knew what you're getting into?
Oh yeah.
Fun, and I came here to mosh and have fun and be a part of the fun.
Warped Tour, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Warped Tour. It was my first Warped Tour.
Oh.
Listen, I think my first Warped Tour was pretty brutal because I was seasoned then. Like this is I think this was actually my second show. It was Warped Tour. So the opening was
first show and then Warped Tour?
Yeah, first show then Warped Tour. Yeah. But then I did my research. I know the moshing, moshing etiquette. Yeah. I think at this time Jared Along was doing those videos. Those moshing videos, or how to mosh pit and all stuff like that. How to
Jared who? I'm sorry, I don't know.
Jared Along.
I'm not sure. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I know I'm letting you down big time. I'm sorry. I'm not. I never spent a lot of time on YouTube, Keem. I'm sorry. You're my only metal content that I consumed. It's just you.
Hey, really? Hey, yo, appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Dang, for this long, like I've just only been
I mean, I've just been doing the damn thing.
I appreciate. Hey, yo,
not to be like that. Like,
no, but right. But hey, yo, good for you, for What was I going with that? Oh, right.
I vaguely remember people like Brian Stars and stuff like that, like from that era.
Bro, I'm trying to be the next Brian Stars.
You've already beat that. I mean, maybe not. You got to build. The platform's got to build a little bit to get to that level. But you're already. I bet your first couple years stats are better than his. Your shit's more fun.
I'm trying to do like interviews and stuff. Anyways, yeah. So I already did my research and everything. So the first act that we saw was What Was Me. What Was Me? Of course you remember What Was Me.
Yeah.
This is when they did the American Dream. It was like that little EP. They
were kind of a low key Christian metalcore band too, right? Weren't they kind of in that? They were in the scene. If they weren't one, they were like, if they weren't outspoken about it, they were definitely in that mix with like Miss May. They
were definitely in the mix. I think that was I believe it was on their Numbers album. That's like one of the first ones. Yeah, with like Delinquents on it and Hella High Water. Yeah.
Heavy.
Right. But this is like later.
What year are we talking? Like 2011?
I think this was like 2010 or 2011. It's when Michael and Tyler been left, and they have like Lance, and it was when they got heavier, basically.
Okay.
When it was after. Oh, it was like after the issues. What was me beef?
Okay.
Remember? You remember? It's okay. It's you good. So, they play like American Dream. I'm doing good in the pit. I think I was wearing like a Batman mask. Don't know why. I got a Batman tattoo, so I went with the whole.
Find that video.
It's
gotta be out there.
I think there's a video or like a picture. It was me and my boy. I gotta show it to you. So I'm pitting. This big dude smacks the crap out of me. Nose
like
gushing.
Smacks you or punches you? Or
more like
do it on Bobby. Do it on Bobby.
His. All right, I got you. So boom, I'm having a good time. Boom, bam.
Oh,
straight hammer fist to the nose. You see my big nose? My nose is made for one reason and one reason only, to sniff. But it got smashed. Boom. I'm gushing. Lip gushing. Lip, nose gushing. First contact. I just got there. And you guess what? I said, listen, I ain't got much money in my pocket. I'm staying I'm staying the whole day still. I said, I gotta move on. It is what it is.
Wow.
It is what it is. So, I'm bleeding. I'm still going hard. I'm still, still going hard. I was like, you know what? I'll keep him in mind.
You're still picking up change. That's what we used to call it. Change. You know what I mean?
Actually, I didn't pick up change then. I didn't pick up change then.
Grabbing pixies.
Grabbing pixies. No, I don't know about that. I don't know about lawnmower.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe the lawnmower. Yeah, there's all kinds of moves. They all have there's multiple names.
Yeah, now I'll call it the picking up the coins. Yeah. I never when I see people do it, I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? So
But so you get cracked in the face, and was that a moment for you where you were like, I love it. Like, did your gas tank fill? Like, did your special bar fill up?
Basically, yeah. Like it kind of fueled me because I was still off adrenaline. I was bleeding, right. But as soon as their set was over, I was like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang,
right.
This isn't how it's supposed to be. But
and you were in the Batman mask, bleeding out your nose.
Yeah, and I had a cape on too. I was wild back then, my boy. I was wild. I was wilding. I gotta show you those old Batman videos I used to make too. It's cringe. It's cringe.
A metalcore superhero persona that you do sometimes for videos.
Yeah. I used to do that.
You need to do an alter ego, but like now, you need to bring it back for like content, it's I don't know, fucking hardcore boy or something. Or bring it back. You know what I mean? Hardcore man.
And
then every once in a while, like it's just
pop out once in a while.
Yeah,
I really should actually. I want to to be outside. I want to be different. I know. As cringe it is, I want to be different.
I'm here for we can do brainstorms whenever you want. I'm just a call away. I got ideas. You can bounce them off me. It's fine. But anyway, so you get hit in the face and you're like, I'm staying all day.
Staying all day. Boom. For today's show comes up.
Oh no, violence.
Utter violence. Devastator. I tried crowd surfing. This is my first time ever trying to crowd surf too. Because he was like, get up here. I was like, at the time, it was Christcore era. For Today was my favorite band.
And they were the most Christ and the most heaviest Christ band.
Facts.
They're
actually, yes.
All Christ bands ever made.
Yeah. So they played Devastator. Everybody's get up there. Listen, I'm like, hey yo, I'm next. I'm like, hey yo, lift me up. Boom. They throw me up. The people in front. They did the step back. Boom. Get dumped on my head, bro. I was they didn't catch you? They ain't catch me, bro. They ain't catch me one bit.
No.
Listen, at the time, I was about 165, 160, probably 155. I was light. I was a feather, baby. I was a feather. They should have caught me. They was like, "Oh, we good. We straight. We good." Dumped straight on my head. I like, boom.
Dirt.
Yeah, straight dirt, bro. I was devastated after that. I was like,
and how many bands is this in? Is this did you at least get a lunch break between the punch in the face and the being fallen?
This is two bands later, my baby. This is two bands later. Yeah. Bro, my night was rough. But hey, I said, I paid for my ticket because I was working at Winn Dixie at the time. I was making barely anything. And this ticket was like 40 something bucks.
Win Dixie. What is that? Florida thing?
Oh, I don't know what Dixie is. Jeez.
It was a gas station.
No. It's a like a grocery store.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it probably is a Florida thing. So it's like Walmart, but just a tiny bit upscale. Yeah.
Right.
Making barely anything. Oh, you guys have Myers. Oh, so we have Publix. Well, you guys have Myers.
Publix. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So our Publix is Myers.
So you were like, I'm getting my money's worth.
I had to. I was like, yo, Gage, we staying. I don't care. I was like,
did you like any bands at this point, or were you still kind of getting into them? Somebody just say, hey, you should grab a ticket to this, or were you like, I'm gonna buy this ticket because I want to see these 10 bands?
So
you know what I mean?
But my boy Gage, who I'm also going to be. He's also in California, who I'm going to see next month. He's the one who got me like into most of these bands. So he was like, "Hey, yo, there's this thing called Warped Tour where all these bands get together." And I was like, "Hey, yo, let me check out some of the bands. Like, what are the bands you be listening to?" So he gave me this whole list. I was like, "Yeah, I really like these bands." So like that's how I really absorbed most of the bands. So I definitely wanted to see like what was me. For today, August Burns Red played last.
Right.
Issues was theirs as well, and I liked Issues. What else? Who else? Motionless and White was there, I believe. They played the Monster stage, like Monster Flames. It was so stacked. It was just such a stacked lineup. So I could not. You know, I think after For Today, I stopped moshing though. I just spectated. It was after the fall. I was like, I'm getting too hurt,
bro.
I'm getting too hurt.
Have you ever gotten in an actual fight at a show? I'm not sure you're not proud of it if so, but have you ever had somebody like maybe you're just moshing, but like when like the big dude, kind of like you said you did at your first show,
right?
Like the big guys will get hit and they'll be like, what the fuck, and they'll go all aggro. Because they don't know the etiquette, like don't stand around the pit if you don't want to get hit, kind of thing. You know what I mean? You've never gotten in.
I've hurt somebody before.
Have you? Did you? I bet you felt bad about that.
I felt super bad, and he knew me.
Oh no!
Yeah, I felt super bad.
Huh?
Are you guys to this day?
Yeah. Did you squash the beef?
It wasn't even a beef. It was okay. So it was 2 years ago, 2020. It was like right before the whole world shut down. It was Spite, Orthodox, Varials. It was that show.
Yeah, we were supposed to open that show.
Oh, was you? Dang. It was that tour. Canceled. Like the Dealer. It was a stacked show.
Filthy.
So
it was
super.
For the fences.
I was swinging so hard, and then I backhanded this guy caught like the hard part connected straight right here. His name is Evan. He caught straight right here. I busted his eyebrow open, bro. When I told you my heart dropped, I was like, bro, I am so sorry. I took him outside. I was like, bro, we gotta call the ambulance. He looked up. He was like, aren't you? I'm like, oh my. I'm like, my career's over. I'm like, my career's over, bro. I was like, yeah. I'm like, it's raps, bro. It's raps.
He was probably like, "Don't seal the wound. Don't."
I'm like, it's over, bro. I'm like, dang it. I'm like, my thing. He was like, bro, it is totally fine. Even if you wasn't like, bro, it's fine. Like this. Oh, it is what it is. I was like, bro, don't do that.
I think you got a future in the UFC if you.
I'm like, bro, don't do that.
Work out.
So
if
like,
Twitch doesn't work out, you got a future
right.
In the UFC, bro. You got moves.
So like I took him out for pizza though. I took him for pizza after. And I like,
hey, look at you.
I talked to him. I was like, hey yo, let's chop it up, bro. We at least gotta do that.
Listen to that. That's got to be some historical shit that's never happened ever. That's never happened ever.
Yeah.
I think you are the anomaly there. You're the only person that's ever hit someone in the pit so bad that they had for pizza.
For pizza. For pizza, I'd be like, hey yo, you know what? What kind of
pizza was it though? Was it a Caesars? Was it a Caesars? Was it on
no. It was like a New York style pizza.
Spot.
Yeah, nice. Local spot. Like, guy, listen, I know I almost killed you, but you want a slice off me? You know?
Cheese or pep? Bro.
Right, exactly. You still got your eyesight, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, good. You're not gonna send a letter.
Yeah, we was. Good? Hey, to this day, I ain't got no letter yet.
Hey, I bet I bet you after you, because you blew up after that. I'm sure since then a
No,
little bit.
like I ain't
It's
post
popped.
about it. He ain't post about it. He was
I mean
super chill.
your platform has popped off. Like you and your
Oh
stuff that
yeah,
you do has
yeah.
popped off since then. So I bet you he tells that story. I bet you he's like, man, one time Hardcore Keem hit me in the face and I bled, and then he took me to pizza. That's
Right?
his
Like
fucking story, bro.
probably. You know, probably.
That's his
I hope he
fucking
does.
story.
I hope he does
Think
tell
about
that
a million
story.
years. Think about a couple years from now when you're fucking touring the world famous. He's gonna be like, bro, Hardcore Keem.
Bro,
fucking
you hit me. Like, no, he'll do this. He'll be like, Hardcore Key, look at this. I'll be like, and I'll just get like, I'll get like PTSD. Yeah, I'll get like PTSD. I'll be like, Evan.
We got Papa Rucci's right after. Whatever. We got.
If I see him again, I'll take him out again. I have to. I still feel bad, bro.
I'll take him out.
I still feel like, even if I hit somebody in California, I'll feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll crowd kill
for whatever they eat,
right, whatever they eat in California,
whatever the local California burritos. Take them out for whatever.
That's what I heard. I heard they nice with the burritos over there.
Hey, I don't know where you're going in California. Where is it?
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Get some birria out there. We had the best birria ever when I was out there recently.
What's that?
Birria.
Yeah, it was birria.
You know what that is?
No.
You've seen it. It's where they make, so they boil a bunch of barbacoa beef, you know, in like a big pot stew thing, and then they take tortilla on the flat top, cheese, tortilla, so it's like a little mini quesadilla,
right?
And then they fucking put meat on that bitch and fold it over, and they keep it on the grill, so it's like a crispy little quesadilla taco.
Yeah.
Then they serve it on the side with the consomme, like the meat sauce, the meat juice that it was cooked in on the side.
Oh, you dip it.
French dip. You dip it. Yes. Write it down. I want a picture of the birria that you get. Write it down.
What is it called? Birria.
Birria. And I'm glad that I told you what it is, because now I get credit for this. Because it's gonna rock your world.
You said BIRRA?
BIRRIA. Birria. If you can roll the R. Birria.
Nope.
No, you did it the first time. Birria.
I'm on the spot.
Or you can go straight Texan. You can birria.
Birria. Oh, birria. Okay.
I get one of those queso tacos with the birria.
You said it with the you did double. You did the
birria.
Okay. Birria.
I'm probably doing it wrong.
I'm gonna try that because that sounds fire. That sounds so fire, bro. That sounds fire.
I need a text right away. Like,
that sounds so fire.
Hit the birria and it was fire. But yeah,
I got you. I'm gonna do that.
But if you hit somebody in California, take them out for birria.
I'll take them out for birria.
You know what I mean? Take
them out for birria. It's
I
know it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a lot of pressure because I know everyone's gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, like.
Right.
It's Hardcore Keem about to do.
You know what you got to do? You should strap up, because I'm guessing you're going to do, you need like 3 GoPros. You need one on your chest, one on the head, and one on your back.
I got one for the head. I need to get a chest one.
Donate GoPros to this man, because you need one on the chest and the back. So you're getting like this
360.
360. Keem 360.
Keem 360.
Dude, what if someday you could do Keem in VR? Think about that.
Bro, get hit by me in VR. Bro, you know what's really crazy?
Don't they have the vest?
What's up? Right here.
They have, what is it called? The haptic feedback or whatever?
The Voger. Yeah.
Like, dude, you could do someday when you're a millionaire, you could do, and you're like the hottest thing on the internet, you could do, because you're on your way. But one day you could do a VR experience, either getting hit by or just moshing as you. You could do a VR.
Bro, that'd actually be cool. If I was a millionaire, you'll never know I'm a millionaire.
You just be right here.
Literally, you'll never nobody will ever know I'm a millionaire. It would be.
I wanted to ask some questions for Bobby, but maybe you can answer. Because he doesn't speak very good. He's not the best speaker. He's not the best speaker. No, I'm just kidding. They're questions for you. But when did you decide that you were gonna like put How did he come to be? Because he's a huge part. He's a huge part of what you do.
He is a huge part of what I do.
Like if there's like he's like your young Jamie. Like if you're a podcaster, he's like your Rogan. He's your young Jamie.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he's like your right hand man. So you're Batman. He's Robin. So when did you decide? Like I want to know the moment, the conversation where you probably told your wife, "Honey, I'm getting a fucking dummy.
Basically,
and I'm gonna punch him." And not only do you punch him, but you mic'd his ass up with a lapel.
Right.
So it's like UFC where you can hear the striking. And then that might be one of the funniest things ever, dude. And I'm sorry, but that is such a golden fucking idea. Like you just hear, you're just like watching the video and you're like, oh, he's gonna hit the thing, and then you hit the thing and you just hear this little
right the hit marker. So it happened last year. So the whole thing was I was breaking too many chairs. And that became
that's really why?
Yeah, it became a problem.
Like folding chairs?
No. So like my old videos, I was in like a kitchen, like a 500 square foot kitchen. A 500 square foot studio. And it was like wooden chairs. I broke both of those. And then I upgraded to like a gaming chair. I had a black and blue gaming chair. That one broke. And then
I think I've seen you throw the gaming chair.
Right.
So you gotta be careful with the chairs now.
And then across the Whitewater Tower, a band had sent me a chair as well. That didn't last long at all.
You ravaged that chair.
That broke. And then I got another black and blue chair. And that broke.
You got a type. You have a type.
I do have a type. Is he the black and blue or white and black? Or it's like that dress thing. Is it black or blue or white and gold?
Oh my God.
You remember that?
That's when our mental illness started, was from that.
Right? Basically.
Think about it. Anyway.
And so during that time, I was like, my wife was like, yo.
No more chairs, bro.
You can't keep doing this. You can't keep
You putting holes in the wall and shit? Or
No. I ain't a Kyle. I ain't a Kyle.
You've never like fucked up the house at all?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
But not like a hole in the wall. Like I broke glass before, but not like.
Okay.
Yeah, not like a hole through.
Anyway, so was it her idea? Does she take credit?
She was like, yo, you can't keep this whole chair thing.
She shut it down.
So I was like, I
put the white kibosh on it.
Right. So I was like, dang, I gotta. And then like I think I was scrolling on Facebook, and
they were listening.
I literally
they were listening to you.
Right.
They were like,
and then like I saw the UC, I saw like the dummy, and I was like, that's what I need. And I made like a post like on my personal Facebook.
You thank Facebook ads for
basically. I thank the FBI for listening, for continuing to listen. And then
Bobby conceived.
Right.
If it wasn't for advertising.
Exactly. So like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, he a huge part. So I got him. I mean, I still broke the chair. I broke the chair. So I think there was another white and black chair. I do have a type. And then shout out to Signs of the Swarm. I broke it to their song. They did like a crossover with Matt Honeycutt and Nick Arthur. I don't know if you remember that song. I think it was called The Collection.
I can't remember. They put out so much music.
And so like he did like a GoFundMe. Like I didn't even tell him to. He was like, "Hey yo, we raised money for to get a Keem chair." I was like, "Yo, you do not even have to do that, bro." I was like, "Bro, don't do that." So like he did, and then like raised a little money.
That's just smart shit on their part, because that's hilarious. That is like
hilarious. And then this is what I have now. So I mean, I still beat this chair. Yeah, this is the chair. Yeah, this is the chair. Yeah,
that's sick.
I still beat it up.
Let's see it. Is there good condition?
Oh, actually, yes.
Is it good? Is it?
Yeah.
Get that. Let's give it the 360. Oh, he's got the Batman chair. Okay. Of course. Damn, that is not a chair, my friend. That is a throne.
Right.
It's
super comfy. It's super comfy. Right. Before I was hardcore Keem, I was Black Batman, baby. I gotta show you my old Batman videos too. Like I used to be. The whole production was crazy.
Dude, bring those back. I'm sorry.
What people don't notice is I have another dummy named Billy, his cousin. No one ever notices Billy. I need to put him on his stand.
Are you serious? No way.
No one ever. No,
This is
yeah.
like a total twist.
I'm gonna put him back on his stand. No one ever notices Billy.
I don't know how to feel right now.
No one ever notices Billy.
I feel like I've been lied to.
Right.
I feel like my life is a lie. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring his name back.
First the government, now you. It's all misinformation. No, I'm just
At
kidding.
this point, it is. Yeah, I got to. I'm gonna put him on his stand so people can. He needs his recognition.
He does. What's his name? Billy.
Billy. Bobby and Billy.
You gotta make them fight or something.
Right. I should do something. Bobby Snatcher.
Like a puppet show with them or something.
Bro, imagine. You know, it'll be awkward, but it'll be entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like they just going at it. Imagine watching it. You're just like, what's going on? Like,
bro, I'm telling you though, you're such a positive, great character, and you're so fun with what you do. Is so fun and just.
I appreciate it, baby. I appreciate it.
You do it so genuinely. I'm telling you, like I could see like a Netflix deal in the future. Like if Eric Andre can get fucking a show and $1 million to break shit,
right?
Let's go.
Bro, I'm trying, bro.
I want hardcore team at some big studio in Hollywood. Like, let's go. In Florida, in Orlando, or Universal. Let's go. Give my boy a warehouse. Have you watched Wayne's World? Have you ever watched Wayne's World?
Of course. Come on now.
You remember when they like buy the show from Wayne's World or whatever, and they give him like the studio, and it's all like it looks like Wayne's World.
Right, bro.
Like,
I need bigger.
It's like on a nice stage.
Yeah, bro. Dude,
I'm telling you, you could like.
I need Rob Deerdeck's Fantasy Factory. That's what I need.
Yes.
That's what I need.
Hardcore Keem's something. We don't know yet.
Yeah, right. I need something like that.
Dude, Hardcore Keem's fucking barbecue pit or something pit related. Hardcore Keem's fire pit or something. I don't know.
I need something. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need.
Hey, you should partner with some barbecue people. Work that pit. Oh, listen to me. I'm full of Listen, bro. I got you. All day.
Bro, cooking channel.
I don't even need a percentage. I got you.
He said,
"We'll come up. I'll do it."
You'll be my brainstormer, bro. You'll be in
the boardroom. Just me, you, and Bobby and Billy.
Right. I'll be like, "What do we got, boys?" And the camera just pans to Bobby.
That's
right.
Amazing.
But like, Bobby, I knew I got you for some reason, bro. Imagine like I dissociated, like I really think he's talking, bro. You gotta stop me at that point. Like if I start being like, Bobby, absolutely, like it, and I'm like serious, bro. You gotta stop me.
If those lockdowns continued, you would have been
bro. You gotta stop me at that point, right?
Where did his name come from? That was the other question I wanted. How did you name him?
I put a post on my story. I said somebody name him. Somebody said Bobby Snatcher, and I was like, that's perfect.
Oh, Bobby Snatcher. Okay.
Yeah, like Body Snatcher, Bobby Snatcher. I was like, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect.
It does kind of sound like he goes around snatching up bobbies, which is kind of weird.
Actual Bobby Snatcher.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, but okay.
After this, I'm gonna get my boy. He needs
Billy.
Billy needs to stand up now. Billy needs to.
Does
get his recognition.
How could you? Can you do like one of these, like a two-way punch? Like a two-way mosh backwards.
Absolutely, bro. You you gotta swing both ways. You know what I'm saying?
See, I do feel like workout like boxing instructor videos, but like for pit stuff, that could be a thing.
People been wanting that for so long, and I'm like, maybe I did a couple.
You just gotta storyboard it. What else is back there? What other kind of fun stuff you got back there? What's in the glass case?
In the glass case, I have a Batman. I don't know if from Arkham Knight. I got the collector's edition. So it's that. I have Avengers figurines at the top, the whole cast.
You're big into Marvel shit and DC stuff?
Yeah. I recently got into like Marvel, like when the whole Avengers thing came out. I was like, dang, they 10 times better than DC, but I still got to be a DC boy at heart.
Yeah, those first three Chris Nolan Batman movies slap super hard.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But they don't want to talk about that.
Right.
They just talk about Ben Affleck, but we don't.
I didn't even watch that. I don't
Yeah,
watch
it
like
was.
any movies, man. I'm so bad about it.
So what do you
People
do?
like, you see this, and I'm like, nope.
What do you do?
If it's like if I'm gonna have screen time, I'd rather just play games.
I feel you.
You know what I
I
mean?
feel
Like,
you.
I'd
I
rather
feel
spend
you.
my time do it. I can't. I don't know.
I
I can't do it. I think the last movie I saw was like the Joker movie with Joaquin,
Good
the
movie.
Dark.
Good movie. Good movie.
Oh, I saw it 3 times in theaters. When I like a movie, I'll go hard.
Damn, that
See,
is going hard.
weird.
That is
I
going
want to go
hard.
see Jackass. I want to go see a movie. It's the first movie I've wanted to see in a while. Have you seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
You haven't seen it. Are you gonna watch it?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. My daughter's at the door. I don't know if you can hear her.
No, she's like, Dad, hurry up! Quit talking to this idiot.
She's like,
Come out."
Daddy. Hello?
So, you said you used to play in a band too?
Yeah.
Okay. What was the band called?
More Than You Can Bear.
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard.
That's a little something. It's a
Could
little
still-
something.
That could still run. That could still that has legs. That has legs.
Ah.
More than you could bear.
More Than
What's
You
up,
Can Bear.
guys? We're
What's
more
up,
than
guys?
you
We're more
can
than-
bear.
Actually, that's exactly what I said.
Were you you're the vocalist for the band?
Yeah.
Hype.
Yeah, bro.
You ever
Yeah.
play any other instruments?
I play bass. I could do bass and a little bit guitar.
Hell yeah. What when did you play shows with that band?
Yeah.
Many shows?
We did quite. I
Just
think we did
running
like
the town
10
locally?
shows. Yeah, it was mostly like locally, or we will travel like to Tampa. Like we played with like Body Snatcher, Adalia. We played with
When did you
Barriers.
stop doing that?
Huh?
When did you stop doing the band? And
I
why?
think it was like a year, and we don't know. We just stopped. It was one of those things. So technically, we're still in a hiatus.
Bring it back.
Yeah, that's what people say.
Bro.
Say bring it back. If I can fit in
kidding me
time,
right now?
I'll get
You're
back
not.
into the.
Oh, come
to
on.
be.
Your face is in a microphone all the time. You got time to record. Me too. I don't have excuses. I need to record more too. That's why I said it. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself.
You're talking to yourself through me.
But you got time. You could do a little internet thing at least.
It would like what I really as from a business standpoint, because now I have to think about that. It would push my brand.
Oh yeah, dude. You could
For
actually
sure.
make dough off the shows for sure.
Yeah.
You could blow up some Florida shows, but maybe some. Let's get all the other ideas flushed out. You need a whiteboard.
Bro, I need a
You know,
whiteboard. Bro, I do
and
need
like
a
red,
whiteboard.
and like a nice red fresh Expo. It squeaks when you take the cap off.
Ooh, yo, what you know about the Fresh Expos?
You know what I mean? They smell gross,
smell.
but you're pushing
No.
through.
Listen,
You
I
push
love the
through
smell. Listen, I love the smell. Bro, it's
It's
weird. Like
like
I love
nail
the smell of
polish,
Expos,
fish market.
and then I love the smell of gas. You
Okay.
fill up the tank. Oh, I don't know. It's just such a
Yes. You like the smell of weed too?
no.
I know you don't smoke weed. You don't.
No,
smoke
I don't like the smell.
You don't like the smell of weed.
Mm-mm.
Burning or like in the plastic. You don't like.
Neither,
like
bro.
weed
Neither, bro. I tried to smoke weed
Let's-
once, bro. I almost like threw up. I was like,
Oh my
bro,
God,
this is. I was like,
tell us the story about the weed.
all
gotta
right.
tell
So the reason I don't smoke because those really old. It was not like the Dare commercials. It was that commercial where it was like that orange one where the girl, she was like deflated on the couch, and she was like,
oh right,
I
classic.
smoked pot, right? And I was like,
And
that like
she's
scared
like-
me.
Which
me
I
being-
haven't seen any special effects like that since then, by
Right,
the way.
right.
What happened? That was like
I
that
don't
really
know.
fucked me up.
It messed me up bad, bro. I was like, that can happen if I smoke pot. So like that always lingered with me. And then like eventually I knew it was fake. So I was like, yo, let me just try it once. And I was like, yo, what is it? I was like, this is what y'all be. And literally I couldn't do it. So I was like, yeah, this ain't for me. I was like,
Hey,
yo, this
know
ain't
you
for
know.
me. Maybe
That's
because
so funny.
it's still subconsciously like in there, but I don't know, bro. It just smells bad to me.
Hey, that's you get all this. We get all this without reefer.
Yeah.
You know?
Yo, you
we
get
get-
this straight sober.
We get the-
No drinking, no
straight
smoking,
sober
bro. You
raw.
get this. Yeah, you get
Hey,
this
but
raw.
I know your weakness though.
Hey, yo, chill
Sure.
out.
I know your weakness. I'm
I
gonna
love
expose
my-
you. I'm gonna expose you.
I love my
I'm gonna
little
expose
apple
you right now.
juice.
You
I love my little apple juice.
This man will turn all the way up on a whole 12 pack of Angry Orchard.
You got that right, bro. I'll throw down some Angry Orchards, bro.
Fun fact.
My little 5%? My little 5%, bro. Just me and my little 5%.
It's a little kiss, just
bro. I'm drunk, boy. You want to get me turned?
I remember we talked about New Year's.
Yeah.
Because we were playing games around New Year's, and I was like, "What are you doing for New Year's? You gonna party it up?" You're like, "I don't know. I don't really drink. I might fuck around and have a little thing." And I was like, "Oh, okay. What's your, when the ball drops, I might have a little sip." And I was like, "Oh, word. What's your what are you into? You a whiskey guy, vodka? No hard A for me. Oh, word. What do you like? Beer? Yeah. I hit an Angry Orchard every now and then. I gave you some shit for it. I was
like, that's my apple juice, baby. That's my little apple juice. Yeah, bro.
Yes,
I'm like a super lightweight, bro. If I ever have like heart, like say like Ciroc or something like that, bro, I'm gone, bro.
I love that.
Super lightweight.
Have you ever had like a bad experience drinking where you drank?
Yeah, actually, it was when I was a good child. I ain't gonna lie. I actually wasn't a good child, but like with drinking and everything, I waited till I was like 21.
Really?
And yeah,
man,
crazy. Yeah, I know, crazy.
Your parents, if your parents ever listen to this, they'd be like, "That's right, that's my son."
Right. Which I'm sure they'd be like, "Oh, he drunk before 21. It is what it is." But so we went to Disney World and we did like Epcot. There's this thing at Epcot called drinking around the world, where you go to each country. There's 14 countries, and they have like their specialized alcohol drink. So I went to Mexico first. I had a margarita. I like slammed it down because my boy, he slammed his down.
Started with tequila.
Yeah.
Is this your first drink, really? Like,
yeah,
this is your first
my first.
Really? Was a gnarly Disneyland margarita.
Basically,
It was probably fucking full of well tequila.
Yeah, it was a big one too. Yeah. So I slammed that down, bro. I was like, "Whoa, drinking is crazy, bro." So we literally, I think I made it 6 to 6 other countries. I think after the 4th country, I think at China, I was like, no, not China. Was it China or Japan? I had a slushie, and I was done, bro. I was done.
So you went the marg and the slushie, and it would 2 turns for Disneyland.
No. It was the margarita, and then I think it was like Norway. There was like a Viking shot. It tastes like Listerine. And then after that, it was Beer Fest from. It was like, what is beer? Who does Beer Fest? Germany Beer Fest, and then
had a beer after that.
Yeah, listen. At the time, I'm a newbie in drinking. I didn't know you're supposed to mix. I didn't know you couldn't mix. So I'm taking it back. Actually, you could blame the people. Yeah, you could blame the people who was with me for mixing.
They should have told you.
They should have. They literally should have.
Let's face it. When your friend turns 21, we're all fucking trying to see that dude get too drunk, right? So there's no world where they tell you, "Okay, Keem, just remember to pace yourself."
Right. And there was no pacing. It was literally drink after drink.
They wanted to see how many drinks it would take to get to the end of Keem.
Bro, it was terrible, bro.
So how did you get out of there? Did they carry you?
No, they didn't. Like I walked, but we was on the tram. I threw up on the tram and I ran out of there. Yeah, bro. I threw
out the window or like in the.
No, inside the tram. Like the tram was moving.
Girls in there that saw you?
You said what?
Girls see you throw up? Was there pretty girls in there that saw you throw up?
I don't even know, bro. I was like, the tram's going backwards. I'm like, yo, I don't even feel.
Oh no, you were hanging the head,
bro. I was hanging the head. I threw up, and then I threw up inside of a bag. Bro, it was terrible, bro.
Did you get it on somebody? Probably.
I got it on I got it on my shoe, on the floor, and then my wife, she was my girlfriend at the time. She was there. So she drove me.
She was holding me down.
Yeah, she was holding me down. She drove me back to her house. And then I drove home. How I got home? I drove home. I ended up in the yard.
Don't drive drunk, kids.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
But you ended up in the ER from like you had to get your stomach pumped.
No. I ended up in my yard.
Oh, I thought you said in the ER.
Yeah. So like I drove I drove
You
home,
pulled into your
but
yard.
I parked right in front of the door.
Oh my lord!
Yeah, so like I drove over grass,
I didn't
literally.
know Disneyland turned up like that.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
Disneyland. Listen,
I didn't know you could get Disney lit like that.
listen. Disney
Be
will
honest.
get you plastered
Quick. They're trying to get you in and out.
quick. Yeah, very quick. Especially
I've
if you go to
never been
Epcot.
I've never been to any Disney. Nothing.
I recommend it.
Yeah, I've never been.
You should go.
I'm
You should go.
not opposed to it. It's just not a thing that we
You usually got you.
went on. We
Bro,
went on.
hiking.
I don't
Bro.
know. Yeah,
Hiking on
When
the
I was a kid,
outdoors.
my parents took me to some cool places, but it wasn't never no Disneyland.
Bro, you got to at least try Disney once.
I would. What do you do at Disney? What do you do when you get
Bro,
there? You got kids, right?
Yeah, even before I had kids, bro, you just go on rides.
Whenever, right? You could go to Disney World whenever. It's in Orlando, right?
Yeah, I got passes.
Down the street.
No, not like down the street. It's like an hour away.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dude, I
Everybody's.
just came to Florida for the first time ever on tour. When I came to Orlando.
Did you?
I'm so glad. I am so glad you did not come out to that show.
Wait, where was it at? Was that at the Haven?
Is the Haven what it's called? It's literally no. I could look it up. It's not good.
Oh yeah, look it up.
It was a venue where they smoked cigarettes in it all day,
right?
And it was like a dingy bar with like no sunlight in it, and they smoked cigarettes in there all day. And then I was like, are they gonna smoke cigarettes when we're playing a show? Because like, I didn't know about this. You know what I mean? Like,
so
she was like, if you want, I can pull the ashtrays, we'll make it non-smoking. And I'm like, Florida's wild. Like
it really is. Yeah, it really is. Oh,
I was like, you can't just make it non-smoking by pulling the ashtrays away for 6 hours at the end of the night for the show.
Was it in like a strip mall?
Let me find. Yes, yeah, it was. Let me find the flyer.
Find the flyer. I think it probably. I think it was. Find the flyer. Maybe it was the Haven. Hey chat. Anyways, while he's going, I'll answer some question. Go to Disney and then Disneyland. More authentic that way. Yeah, Disneyland. I never been to Disneyland. I've been to Disney World. Is that
Disney World? Okay.
You thought I can handle a 48 pack? Now you wildin'.
Hang on, I'm gonna pull this flyer up because I want to know if you know about this place.
Oh, okay, for sure.
It was shot. I mean, we ended up having fun. You know what I mean? But it wasn't promoted very well. Brandon of Sacrifice, Dying Fetus was happening in Tampa, and I guess that hurt the draw. Like, it was the same promoter that did that show. It's like on the same night.
Did it?
I don't know. Yeah.
If there was in Tampa and you was in Orlando?
Yeah. Same night.
Damn. Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got there and I was like, but it's funny because I had a crazy morning because I drove all night.
Right.
And so I got into Florida, into Daytona Beach at sunrise. And that was cool. So that was like my first experience with Florida ever, was like
sunrise.
Watching the sun up in Daytona Beach. And I was on the beach and it was November and it was hot.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, what is this?
Where I'm from, bro, you don't go in the ocean here.
Right.
You don't go in the. If you're a child that's somewhat, for some reason, immune to all types of temperatures and weather, and you can swim in the ocean when it's -0 degrees, then you go in the ocean. But then when you grow up, you don't go in the ocean here.
There's no such thing as going in the ocean.
You get a cabin for the weekend, and you sit at the ocean and you look at it, and you're like, oh, it's so beautiful. And you drink like hot cocoa.
Right, but you never go and you just look at it.
No, and so to be in November going in there,
yeah,
that was crazy. That was wild.
Yeah, it's like 90 degrees in November.
My internet is like running slow right now, so because we're all doing all this shit on it real quick.
Oh yeah.
I want to come back to Florida though. I had a lot of fun in Florida.
Florida's different.
Besides playing in a wild venue.
Florida is different.
All right, I got it. It was in Orlando. At the Haven. It was the Haven.
It was the Haven. That's what it kind of
You're right.
figured.
Yeah.
When she said smoking, I was like, yeah, that's probably the Haven.
It was rough, dude.
I just
It was
seen
rough.
I set my friends on fire last week
It
at the
didn't ruin
Haven.
my Florida. It didn't ruin my
That's good.
Florida experience. Did it smell like cigarettes in there? Did it smell like cigarettes in there?
Oh, it's always smells like cigarettes in there, bro. Bro, it's such a small bad venue, especially because they have the bar in the middle of the floor.
The sound is so dope, though.
It is.
And like
it is.
Cool spot, especially being on stage. The stage is cool. It's
yeah,
big.
yeah.
Very nice.
But then, like with the crowd, as far as the crowd, it's like they had like the huge bar right in the middle, and then
right, and there's like, and they got a lot of like tweaker regulars that like they sit in
that just
there,
just literally just sit at the bar,
like, and they drink, and they don't have very many teeth, and they're playing the lottery,
right,
all day.
Yeah, and
trying
playing
to set
pool.
Up the merch booth. This lady comes over to me, and because I was setting it up like in front of and she goes, "Oh, honey, I'm gonna need that machine."
Oh, they put you in the back where the pool tables are.
I was trying to set up a little further up front by the stage, kind of, and so I was like in front of the. I was in front of the.
Honey.
And this lady comes in and she got a cigarette in her mouth, and she's like, "Oh dear, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that game. I'm gonna need that lottery game."
Like she's playing all day. Yeah.
And she did. She played the whole time.
Bro.
She didn't even look at us one time.
Hey, but at least you guys had the subway right next to it. Or in the corner.
We didn't hit it, I don't think. We hit a Cuban spot while we were out there. I found a low.
Zaza's?
I wanted to find a Cuban spot. Maybe it was like kind of also in like a strip mall thing. Everything's in a strip mall in Florida. It's weird.
Yeah, everything is strip mall. It's called what?
It was like I don't remember, but it was like an authentic Cuban cafe. Maybe it was. I can't remember.
Zaza.
What it was, but I got a Cuban Zaza. Maybe
Zaza.
It was. Kind of in like a tannish
yeah,
building. It was fire.
Super good. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you though.
What's up?
It wasn't enough to fill me up because I was tour hungry, which is a different kind of hungry.
Ooh.
And I did hit Chick-fil-A immediately right after.
Chick-fil-A do be hitting. Chick-fil-A hits different.
It hits so hard.
Chick-fil-A just always hits hard.
And you can't cancel Chick-fil-A. I'm sorry. You could try all you want.
Yeah, you could try.
They could sacrifice children to make their sauce. I would still eat it. I'm sorry. That shit is fire.
Yeah. Chick-fil-A is just too fire. Chick-fil-A is just too fire. I mean, it's a little overpriced, but it's just too fire. I don't care. I don't even care for the price.
Man, I get it on the app. I got like 1,000,000 points. I can
same.
I can buy a Chick-fil-A together forever.
I'm like the highest.
I'm ranked. We're ranked.
Yeah, I'm like the highest ranked. Yeah.
Like platinum.
Yeah, same. I'm like the highest of the highest ranked.
Yeah, I'm not even ashamed of it. If it was Burger King, I'd be ashamed.
Bro, people still eat at Burger King? I don't know someone who genuinely likes Burger King. Who's like, you know what?
I haven't seen anybody.
I can tear me up some burger. No one says that. No one says I can tear me up some Burger King or I can tear me up some Arby's. No one says that.
We did just tear up some Arby's too when we were in Spokane. We did.
Bro, Arby's is... Bro.
I'm so ashamed.
Bro,
I'm so ashamed.
We got the meats, bro. They got the meats, bro. Arby's is... I don't know. Arby's is just low tier to me. It's not even good.
It is.
And their curly fries are... I don't know. It just does it.
Hey, hang on. Watch it. Don't say you need to hit those again. Then
if I want those type of fries, I go to Rallies or Checkers, bro.
Rallies. We don't have the luxury here in the West Coast. No Checkers, no Rallies.
What?
Yeah, I did see the Checkers. I was curious about it.
Yeah, it's bussin'.
Well, hell yeah, Keem. Thanks for doing this, man. We did almost 2.5 hours, dude. I really appreciate you spending some time. It was fun. I feel like it went by quick.
It really did, bro. It really did.
I love talking to you. We're gonna do this in person someday.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen. Once you blow up and go Hollywood, we're gonna make it happen.
Shoot, you're gonna beat me to it. But somebody will fly somebody out somewhere, and we'll do it.
We'll do something. Even if it's like a tour or something like that, you tour down here or something like that. We'll make something happen. Yeah, bro. Sure.
What do you got going on? What do you want? You want to plug anything? Obviously, follow Hardcore Keem on all social medias, on Twitch. Hit your boy with the sub. I'm on Twitch too. We're on Twitch right now.
Yeah.
Keep the subs flowing. Keep these people doing what they love to do, and it's a beautiful thing. We get, the community is popping. I love it. But yeah, anything you want to plug?
HARDCOREKEEM. That's about it. On
Good.
YouTube, Instagram,
Yeah.
Facebook, whatever you want. Babies.
Yeah, dude.
That's about it.
Hey, we love to see it. Thank you, and it's been a pleasure, man. Once again, keep doing your thing, man. You're a positive you're a beacon of joy, brother. You're a light in the darkness. You're a light in the darkness.
Hey,
We love you.
I'll keep on trying. I'll keep on trying, baby.
I speak for everybody for sure. When I say that we love what you do. So, but yeah, we'll wrap it up. And wait, let's go to the chat. If anybody has any questions, anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
Did you stream the chat at all? No, they're just bullshitting. I didn't really see. I kind of looked at it for questions, but no, I think we're good, bro. We'll do another. We'll do a Q. You do Q&A all the time. People, if you
we
got,
can do
you got
Q&A.
Keem, you know what? You have questions for Keem? Go over to Keem's Twitch and ask him. He's always streaming on there. So,
Keem be a music producer? What? A music? Nah, I can't do no music producer. I can't do that.
All right, Keem.
But I
Let's
appreciate
wrap
it.
it up, brother. I love you, man. I don't know you in person yet, but I feel like we're friends already, and I'm blessed.
For sure.
I'm blessed, man. So we'll talk to you soon. Peace
All
out,
right,
you
y'all,
guys.
babies. Hey, yo.